Hi, Hairless. First, as always, Kappa. Hi, Wes. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm just setting up for tonight's festivities. I'm in a pretty good mood today, as you can imagine. I hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Incarna. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm just setting up real quick. Give me a couple of minutes. I am just getting everything in order. Hell yeah, brother. Good shit. Congrats. Could be far better. Yeah, I hear ya. What's the new record, Wes? Also, hold on. I gotta do this weird thing where I transition over and it always flickers out. Yeah, I don't know why it does it with this game, but whenever I change screens, it just, like, freaks out. So, I don't know. Maybe it's on full screen. Hold on. Let me just double check that real quick. Oh, it is full screen. Alright, there we go. Apply. 41:20. Nice. How many seconds? 69? I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Anyways, we're doing part 2 of Bloodlines 2. Which I would argue would be best served as Bloodlines : Nomad, because it's nothing like Bloodlines 1. And I see how that got everyone's ire. I, however, am having a pretty good experience, considering the fact that, like, I am pretty well invested in this franchise, while also, like, having enough cognitive, you know, distance from Bloodlines 1. Let's see. Discovered in Weaver Tower, an assortment of articles barely touched and shuffled off to the side of the couch. Entitlement Weekly. That's awesome. 50 most daring business moguls of all time. Capitalist Circular. An interview with self-made magnate Campbell. I built my empire from nothing. All I had was gumption, grit, and a small loan of a few $1,000,000. If you know, you know. Entrepreneur Extra, Sleep is for the Dead, advice from the founder of .geo Futures.
The phrase, poison chalice. Good luck, Sheriff.
Yeah, take out Bloodlines.
For your Benny theory, maybe he did take out Campbell.
That would be a good
day at the office. But he is connected to the mark on your hand. There's got to be more.
I know, Fabian. I am not an idiot. I can put together context clues. Yeah, and I agree. Vampire the Masquerade Nomad would be a much better title for this game. Select a quest from the map. Whoa! How do I do that? Okay, so it's escape to do the map. Meet Sophia at Wake the Dead Cafe. Meet Kasumi at Hole in the Wall. Alright, I'm gonna meet Katsumi first. I love it when games mansplain the plot. It makes me feel so fuzzy inside. I know. Guys, I get it. Is there an option to turn Fabian off? I'm serious. I'm getting sick and tired of him mansplaining to me. That's crazy. Like, you need to understand. This is why media literacy is having a problem nowadays, is because people are just spoon-fed plot points. Let people use their brains, bro. Have some, like, faith in your consumer's intelligence. Isn't worse than Rinko, but he isn't much better. He's also, like, the most... Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, my God.
Don't hurt her. Mercy, please have mercy.
So if I sprint at them, it automatically force pulls. Yeah, that's what's happening. I was wondering why I was randomly picking up items when I would sprint. And that's why? Yeah. So I sprint... So maybe it's double binded. Hold on. Let me just make sure I didn't accidentally double bind. Oh, ba-doo-boo-boo. Run. Aha. You're gonna be nothing. Wait. I'm gonna make it something I'll never use. End. Confirm. There we go. Now when I dash, I'm not gonna accidentally do it. There we go. Perfect. But yeah. Anyways, TLDR, old man rants at cloud. Have some faith in your readers. Give them the context clues and let them figuring it out. Because that's the best part about narratives, right? Is like you're understanding the story as it moves along and you're getting invested in the mystery by using your the little thing between your ears, you know? Use your little brain noodles. Discovered while navigating Seattle. The headline reads, patently untrue. Seattle police condemned rumors of superhuman criminals. Fears around the shocking reports of vandals with alleged superhuman strength were today put to rest by Seattle PD. The outlandish rumors of criminals with superhuman strength are overblown and patently untrue, said a spokesperson from Seattle PD. While we have seen an increase in vandalism. Why do I sound like the freaking Aaron's, like Sex in the City parody girl, whatever her name was? Because this is what I think about spokespeople. Well, we have seen an increase in vandalism and violent behavior. There is nothing superhuman about any of it. Hi, Makers. How are you? Hope you're doing well. The spokesperson went on to clarify that the Seattle PD is investigating an increase in illegal drug use, particularly the abuse of amphetamines and other stimulants, which they believe to be the root cause of the issue. This comes among continuing reports of fighting and gang-related deaths in the jungle. Working on a little art, dude? Are you working on Dion's model, or are you working on a different thing? This comes among continuing reports of fighting and gang-related deaths in the jungle. All right. There was a little bit more, but I was gonna have to do that spokesperson's voice again. Hello. Oh damn. Nice week streak. There we go. That's the words I was looking for. 7 days of being a croc. Hope you are enjoying your week on. And thank you again for your support.
Here's the glacier. Wonder if the old bird's watching.
They were working on something with a big dumpy. That was Bowie. Bowie was working on that spout booty. That thing was badonkalicious, as the kids would say.
Now remember, if Lou's lips are moving, she's lying. But you handled her well enough.
Me and Bowie be badonkin. In sculpting a little guy, and I accidentally made his ass too big. You know, I would argue, what's the joy of being an illustrator if you don't make fat asses? Think about that. That's words to live by.
You gotta be the sheriff.
Woo! And you gotta be my next ex. Oh my god, hello.
My elder,
I'm
but I
sorry.
report to Lou and to the prince, not to you. I got one job, and that's to protect her by any means necessary. Ugh. Ryong wants us to help you kickstart your old.
This is a
plans.
sculpture? Oh, okay.
We're the same clan, and you're my elder. The fuck am I gonna teach you? How to use a DVR?
I can teach you a lot of things. I mean, what brings you to Seattle?
What brings you to Seattle?
This camarilla. World class. The old guard and the new. I have a talent for sniffing out opportunities. Always have.
Opportunities to prove yourself?
You mean opportunities to prove your loyalty to the Camarilla?
Of course. I know what they say about me and my clan. I need to prove I'm not a traitor. Besides, if I can get
Your
on the
clan,
good
huh?
side, well, then there's a whole city at my fingertips.
I can't really see your clan insignia, which I'm sure is on your necklace right here, right quick.
When did our
Oh, this is Lasombra!
welcome in the Camarilla cities?
Oh, she's also
Before I
Lasombra.
slept, most of our number were firmly Sabbat.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Upset you missed a chance to have a hand in it?
IRL sim for me.
We're not all camarilla, just the smart ones. A bunch of us joined.
Or the
a few
dialogue
years
is
back.
much like whose line is it anyways, and that the
Trust
points
yourself.
don't matter.
So don't buck up and make the rest of us look bad.
I'm trying my best to explain lore. Yeah, what really threw me off in this game is that in Old World of Darkness, the La Sombra or the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, I like to call them, were firmly Sabbat, which was like the bad guys. You know, you have the Vampire Mafia, the Camarilla, and then you have the Sabbat. They're two sides of the same coin, one light side, one dark side. Anyways, you interest me.
I find you interesting.
Yeah.
Really? I find you out of your depth.
Damn.
Strange to see an elder with just a hint of lost puppy. Maybe you need someone to bring you to heal.
Anyways, tell me of your mortal life.
Will you tell me of your mortal life?
Nothing to hide, I guess. I was magnificent when I was young. A real machine. Swimming, a bit of track. Kickboxing was my favorite, especially outside the ring. One time, I took out this huge guy.
I hate how this
three
is
times
me
my size,
coded.
because he'd been talking shit.
I hate how this is me
Punch him,
coded.
kick right to the back of the neck. Dude hits the ground. Bam! 3 weeks in ICU. Never walked again. Since you're on the clock, Sheriff, I have business for you. You and I both know that every city has its shadow side. In Seattle, it's getting too visible. I've had word passed down on some of the troublemakers. Getting close to where we
VA work is not much better. Some of them seem pretty bored. The other ones are like trying. It's very strange. Do you need help with troublemakers?
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Looks like it. Izzy's an older.
This one's a lot more grounded. The original was very like wacky.
Set up a den on top of the Goddard building.
There were some very strange characters.
I will deal with it.
Looks like there's some sending down this guy's huge ass.
Pleasure as always, Onda.
Probably some anarch riffraff. It's always anarchs. Oh, kill Izzy. Okay. I guess I'm hitmanning. The Goddard building. Where the hell is that? Goddard building. Is this it? Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, okay. Okay. It's been ages since I played the first one. This has me wanting to revisit. It's Vampire Fallout, so if you like that. Is this it?
Good call. If anyone can figure
Wait.
out the puzzles written on your body, it's Sophia.
Says a lot about a sequel if you want to go back and play the first one instead. Shaving head and getting barcode tattoo maxing. Hi, Punk. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You've never played VTM? Makers, do you ever want to be in a vampire game? Hit me up. I will DM for you. And I promise it'll be a good experience. You get to be Vampire Mafia. It's sick. Salted! How are you doing, buddy? Zoob, you're the goat cry. Aw, thanks, Aos. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Salted, I hope you're also doing well. If you're DM deaf, hell yeah. I got you. I'm thinking about it. I gotta figure out what my new responsibilities are gonna be. They told me to wait for the first assignment, which is going to be happening tomorrow. So from there, I'm going to figure out what my new schedule is going to look like. And then from there, we can start planning on things. Very naughty, extra nice. Christmas rewards and all that is spirit spiced. Oh. Actually, that's kind of a clever advertisement. Doing fine, return to the wilds. Hope the interview... It not only went well, Salted, I have a job. Well, job asterisk, because they're starting me as freelance, and then I'm going to shuffle into a full-time role. Yeah. Not the Wilds. Oh, Wilds. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds. Gotcha. Where the frick am I going to take care of this man? Okay, what's this? Meet up with Fletcher. Okay. Yes, it is. Yep. I already had an in. So, does Zoo play Monster Hunter? I do not. I tried the latest one, but it wasn't really for me. I don't like clunky combat. Like, I'm not a Souls-like fan for that reason, too. I just don't like that type of gameplay style. Which is not to say that it's bad. You know, it's just... It's not my thing. And if it makes other people happy, then I'm all for it, you know? Is the least clunky? Yeah. Where's Fletcher? Oh, he's the piano man, right? Yeah, he's the piano guy.
Ah, hello.
What weapon did I use? I used a bunch of stuff. I just couldn't find anything I really liked. Is the worst performing? Yeah.
Sanctum. Do make yourself comfortable.
Bloodborne?
Fletcher, and I have 2 rules. No sneakers.
Covered in clay dust? How's your
outside.
sculpted ass going along?
These are original fluids, you understand. My prince has instructed me to help you recover your old skills. I am, of course, at your disposal.
Hi, Slappy. Help me unlock my power.
I need your knowledge of the Ventru bloodline.
I can't not see it anymore.
Well, we cannot let the new prince down, can we?
Oh my god. Are you gonna tell me terrible jokes too? Alright, let's see. Got resilience. Mass manipulation. Subdue enemies from within view, preventing them from attacking. Oh. I don't have anything to unlock though. I don't have enough points. Unsolicited pick of my sculpted dumpy? Always. Do you own this bar?
So, do you own this bar?
My dear Fire, this is more than a bar. This is a living piece of Seattle history. Built it up myself. Started out as a speakeasy in the old days.
Bro, can you line read harder?
Laundry service up front and the booze in the back. Now the booze is the front. Ha!
Okay. Mantle dumpy, hell yeah. Alright, now that I'm able to click off of it without freaking out my setup, I await your DM. What brings you to Seattle?
What brings you to Seattle?
Oh, nothing. I'm a local boy, born and raised around here. Of course, things were different back then. Worse infrastructure, better music.
Yeah, jazz is pretty neat. Wow, that's the most carbon-dated thing I've ever said.
How do you fit in with the Camarilla?
They scratch my back, I scratch theirs. Truthfully, I have no interest in climbing.
His vibe feels way different than yesterday. Because this is 100 years later. Jazz is neat, not really. I like jazz. You are content.
You're content with this? You like your place here?
Oh, absolutely. This bar is my little kingdom, and people have learned my foibles. I stay on the court's good
Who's
side
playing the
with
piano?
occasional favor.
Zoob, I desecrated my art channel with Monster Hunter?
I want
Okay.
to raise an
I will take a look at it.
I assume
Not a
like me,
single character I've
you're
attached
outraged by
too
the
much so far.
scrawls left on our civic
Look,
architecture
I'll
by
do some things to
anarchists.
Sophia. That's all I gotta
Since
say.
you're now part of Ryong's cleanup crew, I'd like them removed.
And this guy looks like Slappy from Goosebumps, which is killing me.
Deleted.
It's one of my favorite monsters,
If you happen
Nurgi.
to do the same to their
Jazz is
artists,
amazing. You gotta be
then
talented
it's
and
only what
hardworking
they
for it.
deserve.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, not as as in the carbon dated. Okay, okay. Picture your little dude in your DMs. Hold on. All right, we're going by art priority, which is makers tagged me first, so I got to see the. That looks like something else entirely, which I don't feel like I can say on stream. But if you know, you know. Anyways. Oh, that's okay. Oh, it's a little fish guy. Aw. Little fish guy with huge fish balls. I'm just saying. Look at this. Tell me these aren't fish balls. I didn't want to say it, but you know. All right, hold on. I gotta go in art to look at the art that was put in here. All right, I'm getting lizard dragon daddy vibes. I see. That's someone's neuron activation. It looks amazing. It's honestly. I can see where your art is leading, though. So I thank you for keeping your stuff safe for work in my channel. You are a very talented artist, and I always appreciate showcasing your stuff. Of course.
I would be happy to. Symbols have power.
Well, well. You're sharp.
No, you're good.
The Anarchs believe they're staking a claim, and the more the
Have
Sin
self-confidence.
believe it, the harder it is to scrape them off.
You interest me, Slappy from Goosebumps? Hell no. I'm
I
leaving.
look forward to seeing
I am not rizzing the piano man. Who was playing the piano throughout the course of that conversation? That man was just staring at me and like talking. There were no hands on that piano. Pee Wee Herman? I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Elton John roleplay in vampire game? He looks like Slappy from Goosebumps. Remember Slappy the mannequin? The freaking, not a mannequin, it was a ventriloquist doll. That's what it was. Pee Wee Herman and Slappy? Slappy Herman? Oh. Oh my god. That's his Pornhub name. Oh, fuck, that's terrible. Oh, no. Pee-wee Slappy. Oh, no.
I'll bet Sophia's there, buried by a pile of
What if Pee-wee Herman, Slappy, and Pee-wee the serial killer have one? No, I see where you're going with that, and I understand, but also, like, oh, God.
to see you.
Shall we introduce ourselves? You may call me Mrs.
Just fuck me up.
I already know who you are. A word of advice. There is a protocol to things around here, my dear.
Uh-huh.
One must conduct oneself with proper decorum if one doesn't want
Gotta
to
be.
get
You can
fucked
riz
over.
her? What?
Weaver Tower have informed
Well,
us that we must help you awaken your old
somewhere Swisscar is rubbing his
powers.
hands.
Principle and an
Usual
interesting
what's I call a
experiment, no doubt.
G-MILFs.
Consider me an interested party. I'm certainly willing to make the attempt.
What is your role here? Do you know Pee-wee the serial killer wrote an autobiography? What the fuck? Incarna Wood? That's crazy. What's your role here?
What is your role here?
Well, I run a flea circus, which is really just a front for my
He was also
secret
barely
ritual
literate?
service. And in my spare time,
I can believe
I like
that.
to build tiny castles out of the teeth of my victims.
Excuse me?
I run this shop and answer stupid questions.
Hey, can I get a soy division? That sounds actually really good. Read our Wild Convo Media sub chat last night, Zoob? No, I did not. I was hella asleep by the time y'all started popping off.
How long have you been in Seattle?
Oh, a long time. I arrived here to extract
Kind of-
certain disciplines from a mortal cult.
I'm gonna look at it in a second,
A
though.
satisfactory exchange of ideas.
You have piqued my
It was
interest.
the time of theosophy and the new thought. All utter claptrap, but it did sell a lot of books. I saw a market opportunity.
Sassy ended it
I
on a,
opened
oh
to
god.
To bounce to me at that time. Some people do overreact to the smallest of transgressions.
Alright, what about the Tremere here?
Tell me more about the Tremere of Seattle.
You'll find us more organized than other clans. At least, those of us that
You're not real vampires! I'm sorry, what?
Knowing one's place, observing the proper order of things, deference to superiors. That's the real
You just
secret
specced into the
to
vampire table.
that and wielding enough
Key
nuts
fries
to tell our enemies' innards to outwards, of course.
That's crazy. You are respected, I
And
guess.
so you have earned the respect of the Camarilla.
Quite. I defer to the judgment of the hierarchy when necessary. But I take no shit. Now, dearie, since you're crisscrossing our streets so regularly, might I persuade you to run a few errands for me?
Age more? Did Aos call a non-mom a MILF again? Yeah.
So hard to find good help.
She's a good chunk of age. You pulled good and what? Oh, it kind of likes the older women. I see. Nothing wrong with that. Help me unlock my power.
You attempt to
9 years
override
older, really?
your
I didn't
powers.
know that.
I find myself fascinated to try this.
I've dated women older than me. Let me tell you something.
You have
Experience, am
something
I
for me
right?
to do?
Something very simple. I have a small package here. If you'll deliver it to Miss Pierce, you'll find her on the ground floor of Weaver Tower. The sooner the better.
I will see it done.
Okay.
Enjoy your night.
Why did I sound so angry when I said that? Enjoy your night! God, I can't have mocha lattes anymore! Shit! Yeah. I think she's supposed to be vaguely Eastern European. Though I think she's supposed to be, like, Persian. Because she did mention, like, the Sultanate. So I don't know. Dude, I'm 28 and I have 0 children, yeah. Aren't you technically? No, that's not how that works, punk. Hashtag punk is not straight? Crazy. It's okay, we're all a little gay for makers. It's too easy. It's honestly too easy. Just crawled out of the woodwork. And having kids is... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Imagine being in it before that. That's crazy. Damn, you look like a poor man's Johnny Cage. I'm sorry, I just had to roast your ass before I went back to my package delivering. Yeah. Kinda. Wine aunt? Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could say that. Alright, I'm going back to Weaver Tower after leaving Weaver Tower because we have to deliver a package. Where am I going, though? I want to be a wine uncle. I want to be that guy that wears Hawaiian shirts at the family reunion and gives, like, Mad Magazine to random kids. I want to be that guy. That guy is sick. I'm going to from Weaver Tower to Weaver Tower through Weaver Tower. Real. Miss Pierce, I'm ready to deliver a package. Why was Doom Eternal my, like, sassy music? Also, this is the most ominous freaking laboratory I've ever seen. Alright, I'm not supposed to go here. Is it on this floor? Are you Miss Pierce? How did you get in this room? There's no door here. Is this the door? No, this is just a window. Oh god, how did they get in there? Is this the door? Okay, this must be the door. Okay. I had a minor panic attack because I couldn't figure out the logistics of that room. Okay, I can't go back here. This is not where I need to go. Yeah, I hear ya. Wait. So it must be on this floor, right? Or is she downstairs? I would adopt, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of kids out there that need a home. So it must be on the ground floor, right? Where the fuck am I going? Boy, it doesn't tell me. Sick. I thought there'd be like a sub menu or a sub map that would tell me where to go once I'm inside the tower. Nope. Gotta figure it out. If this doesn't work, I'm going through the vents. Are you her? Oh, you are.
This is for you. What? Oh. Let's hope the old woman can do what she promised.
Mr. Donut. Which of these vampires are masquerading as a bloodline? Hi, Hallie. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. There's a lot of Vampire the Masquerade lore I've been sharing over the course of last stream, and I'm sure I'm going to be doing it this stream. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Excuse me. Napping in the same box as yesterday's update, by the way. Damn, they're nap maxing in that box. I'm melting? Is it hot up there? I keep thinking it'd be M for map, but it's not. I have a fever? Oh no! What happened? Did you come down with something? I'm sorry, feel better soon. It's M for Milady? When I think of him sleeping, I think of that pic of him in the laundry basket looking up at you with that adorable... Oh, the donut, yeah. I'm coming down with this sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Hi, Darwin, how are you doing? No poorly allowed, get well soon. Aw. I hope you're doing well, Darwin.
Spare a dollar?
Cool.
Appreciate some help.
You doing cool? He's pretty cool. I'm not ordering coffee. Have a good night. Apparently that's what we do. We yell at her. Eat food, pet the kitties for me. All right. Enjoy your laundry and food, makers. Where's Sophia? You're not Sophia. Who are you? Jeff Dunham looking ass. I don't know why I'm so savage to these people. I'm sorry. Hi, Sophia. Is she the Dylon of this game?
You here? I'm so.
She might be.
I mean, it's a privilege.
It's fine. This is a solid 7. It's fine. It's a C. Typical Apex Predator attitude. Oh my god. Ryog says to research the mark.
Let's get to the point. The prince told me that you would help me. The mark. She says you excel at research.
He didn't deserve that, honestly.
The mark. Yes, of course.
We can examine each other's bodies later. I'm sorry, what?
There is one thing I hate to impose, and on you of all kindred. But
I am listening.
You may speak plainly.
thank you. During the attack, some of the anarchs, they took hostages. People dear to me. Mortals,
Oh, you ghouled a bunch of
I'd
people.
love.
You want me to find your ghouls? Your retainers?
You stood your ground with the Anarchs before.
Does the game have hilarious edgy dancing from the first game? God, I hope so. I haven't gotten to a nightclub yet, though.
But I know you could do this.
Come
My
on.
assistants,
We
they
have
work
to...
in Weaver Tower.
We have to
If I have
have,
them
like,
back, it will be
Ministry or something like that playing in the background where we do
research.
horrible gyrations. It's not a vampire game without it.
my usual work, and I'll be able to focus.
None of that? What? There needs to be a DLC right now that puts that in this game. You can't call this Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and then not have an awkward dance scene to people gyrating to Ministry. You have to have that. That's canonically important. I'm actually furious. Why am I so mad about this? People dear to you? You see, Anarchs took them.
The Anarchs who stormed the tower. The ones who took your retainers.
So the wannabe pug-looking fuckers in this? Yeah.
I don't think so. The Anarchs, there are so many factions. But Katsumi, she has reason to keep her head low.
Dude, I would settle for some Birthday Massacre. Actually, I wouldn't settle for Birthday Massacre because Birthday Massacre is amazing. Everyone go listen to the Birthday Massacre. Walking with Strangers is an excellent album. There you go. There's your gateway drug. You're welcome. Alright, people dear to you.
You said your retainers
I watched a
are
vid.
dear to you.
Watched a vid of the VA for Kratos in God of War 4 and 5 making dad jokes.
And they have shared
Excellent.
my blood.
But it is more than that.
When I give my blood,
Yeah.
to mortal, to anyone, I look for those in whom I see some part of
Third time's a
myself,
charm, punk.
my old self, and I try to help them. For that, I think they love me. So you see, I feel responsible for protecting them.
I will find your retainers. Safia, you good egg.
I will find your retainers. But this conversation is not over.
I are right good. I came for Jeanette.
Relief. Oh,
I
you
would come
don't
for
know
Jeanette.
how
Hi,
much
Mystic. How are you doing? I hope
I
you're doing
expect
well.
your help in return.
I'll begin my
Twice?
research at once. Just knowing you will search
Oh
for
my
them,
goodness.
knowing they're safe.
Where should I look?
Look, Mystic's a man of
There's an
culture. It's
Anarch
fine.
operating from a loading
Let
bay
him
near the
speak his
parking garage.
truth.
I think it's the same group.
Then I will begin there.
Small world.
How so?
This parking
Yeah, and
garage
Vivi.
is
Yeah.
not far from where we first met.
They're part of a package deal. Yeah! I'm sorry. That was rude. I hope you're doing well, Mystic.
Sophia was really taken with those ghouls, sounds like. I knew she had.
Oops, I love you, but I'm getting into bed. All right, have a good night, Hallie. Thank you for stopping
I
by.
can kind of see that.
Sleep well. Feel better soon. Mystic has anime waifus as profile. He's a 20-year-old esports player. God damn. Also, Mystic's profile is from Caretaker. Yeah, Helltaker, yeah.
Remember, these aren't Katsumi's anarchs.
I messed up. I said Caretaker. I meant Helltaker.
Careful.
It's a game, actually. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hold on. No, you didn't. Alright, I bet I can make it and run up here. Caretaker's the PG version. Helltaker's PG. Yeah, it is. It's free, isn't it? Like, it's a free-to-play game. It takes like a couple hours to beat. It's like a sliding block puzzle game. Oh, I guess they don't... They're true gamers. They don't look up. Oh, you're gonna get your neck so freaking snapped. I am? Then why are you the one that's still standing there waiting for your own imminent demise. Hi, Moon. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, buddy. We got a big boy over here. A big boy. All right, let me get a drink. Thank you, Moon. How to evade the police. At work at the moment, you? I have great news. I have a job. Well, technically I'm on freelance to become a full-timer, but yeah, I'm on the track to having gainful employment. Just keep it together. Yeah, thank you so much. Yep, I am going to be a journalist. Which, to be fair, I've been a journalist all along. That's one of my hidden jobs. But, you know, now it's becoming like... It's going to be official once I pass the job trial. See, I'm not saying if, I'm saying when. That's confidence. One of the best jokes. You're gonna work for IGN? Suck my dick. My crocodilian peepee. Incarna, you dare call me an IGN journalist on my own stream again? Daddy! God damn it. Oh my god. It sucks, but it aight. Yeah. That's a real IGN ad. Yo, this game sucks. It's aight. 8.5. Wouldn't that site need help? Need his help for credibility? It's true. Damn, Mystic. Way to turn that around. Look at my... Mystic, my ultimate hype man.
Shit, where are you?
Where am I, indeed? Oh, unfortunate. What's wrong with... Yeah, get that fucking bag. Hell yeah. That's what I'm doing. We'll just ace the entire team. Yeah, I legit made Zoom go into a Spartan rage during Wild Assault stream because I said it would make a great IGN journalist. Yeah. Yeah, he made me go like full Salamander Space Marine. It was crazy. I just like locked in and everyone died from headshots. I'm like, can a journalist do this? Can a journalist do this? Mystic thinks 10 step ahead. Make Zoom the first VTuber game reviewer. Yo, is that a real thing? Has that never been done before? I find that highly unbelievable. You would think that someone has tried already. Right? Make it so. Anyone got IGN overlays? You bitch. You absolute raggedy bitch. Bring back serious casuals? Oh my god. Damn, that is a Pepsi throwback reference. For all of you that have no idea what Mystic's referencing, we used to run like a fighting game video game review channel way long ago with myself and the Strongfield boys. And it was like unhinged, like of its time bullshit. I don't think it has, really. I mean, the other than YouTubers, I guess Jarek the Gaming Dragon, but like for an official publication, nah. There was one for Game Informer who was just as scaly. I remember that distinctly because I was like, why is a dragon with glasses on the reviewing team? That was before I knew what a scaly was. I was like, well, funny dragon man, why is he a journalist? Dragons can't be journalists. I was like 8, so, you know. Yeah, but in like video form with a full moving model. Oh, that'd be kind of sick. Wait, Punk, I think you've got something here. Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, come to think of it. There is one furry video game reviewer called Early Bird. I love her. She's great. But she uses like a 2D like with like meme photos of her avatar. Yeah, Early Bird's awesome. I love Early Bird. Arguably it's been done on TV with Games Master in the 90s. Bonk! Yeah, I know, seriously. I'm just casually soloing this team from the ledge. See, this is why you look up gamers. Pro tip for a non-IGN journalist. Look up. You never know when death may come from above. Gamers slouch is a crime. I'm a speedrunner. I always look up. It's true. No, you didn't. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm vertical. You can't see me. You can't see me. Verticality is important in FPS. Cuts to clip of players staring at the ground. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Haha. I'm up. Do 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 do. Pro gamer tips. Have a dude named Mystic Eyes as your shadow cabinet for your life. You ain't never gonna go wrong. Yeah, misses every shot from a shotgun. You can eat these nuts. I'm up. Bye. Whoa, shit. Welcome back, makers. How's your food? I know, I put my whole hand inside of him. Well, he is a vampire. He's pretty resilient. Where did Bozo the shotgun clown go? Is he dead? Oh no, he's still alive. Here he is. Why don't you come over here? You can't see me. My time is now. I don't know why I'm doing like the sassy journalist voice while I'm doing this. Come on. Come on. Yeah! You're dead. Third time's a charm. He's a thin blood. I had chicken teriyaki and rice. That sounds like divine. I had some lamb curry today. It was wonderful. Because you are a sassy journalist, of course. I really wish there was a clip of Incarnate saying he'd be a good IGN reviewer and Zoob losing his shit. There's a VOD. He'd have to pull out the clip. I love some curry. Have you seen the new partner requirements? I have not. Ugh. Alright, I rescued one ghoul. Could easily be win traded through organized raid trains? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, tell me more. Mostly because I can't look it up myself because I have my hands occupied. So that means it becomes more about who you know? Exactly. Just like it is always. It's always like that. The only reason I got this job is because I knew someone in the newspaper business. Zoob is only playing this game with one hand, you know? Look at, I'm using both hands. See? I'm doing this. I need two hands to do that. How's Painted King art going of you? How far is he? Yeah, how is he? How far is he? 6 streams that average 75 viewers. Get that twice and that's it. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Seems easier now. I think that's actually pretty doable. Honestly. Admittingly, this stream, I'm not looking at the viewers right now. I'm admitting that this stream is probably a third of what I normally get because I'm not playing the finals, but yeah. I think it's doable. We have a lot of friends. We can network. We can make this happen.
We're gonna make this.
Looks to be another event.
Yeah, I know those aren't real viewers. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm saying in terms of numbers, you know? I know they don't really count, but, you know. Arv, Uwu had said. Yeah, but yeah, organizing is totally doable. Absolutely. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Abe Lincoln. I have a lot of good friends that'd be more than happy to help. I'm also making friends with partners. Not because it's like, oh, this is part of my master plan, but because it's just naturally happening. You know?
Come out, you piece of shit.
Why don't you come over here? Let me talk to you real close.
I need help.
I'm off. Gamers don't look up, except speedrunners. I've found a way to cheese the boss. I found a way to cheese the scripted fights, guys. I thought he already was. He's not? How is Painted King not? How has he not met the requirement? Oh well, you know, give it time. For all good things, there is a turn. Okay, have fun, brethren. Have a good... enjoy your lurk, Sassy. Should you come back, you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But if you got things to do and you just have me as background noise, I hope to be your soniferous background set for your nightly activities. Hold on, guys. Let me get on top of this thing so you can see me even less. This is hilarious. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not already. I thought he was, honestly. He's dead. What was your first clue, buddy? What was your first clue? Damn. Y'all's just shut the fuck up. I'm working, Jesus. Whoa! I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Guys? Help! What is happening? Oh my god, I'm caught in the place between worlds. Guys, I no-clipped into the back rooms. Help! Get me out of here! Ah! Oh shit. Hi, Saucy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hello, everyone. My name is Zub the Mad. I'm a crocodilian horror from beyond the stars, a weaver of nightmares, and I'm stuck in the sunken place. We're playing Bloodlines 2. How was your stream, Saucy?
Yes!
How do I get out of here? What is happening? Guys, I got more stuck. How was your stream? How was your stream, Saucy? What were you doing? You appear to have glitched. Also, great timing, Panda. Vampire the Masquerade, the Backrooms venture. Hey guys, you ever wonder what was underneath the map? Mostly darkness. I can't get out of here. I'm kind of stuck. Oh my god. I think I'm stuck. I think I'm actually factually stuck. I think I might have to reload a checkpoint. This is crazy. Alright. I guess I'm reloading from last checkpoint. It was pretty good. Chaos on Faz with some friends. Hell yeah. What did you miss? I took a contract to save a bunch of ghouls from a very delightful, learned woman. And now we're gonna kill them all and save her people. Aside from that, not much. How's that game now? Like, no one talks about it anymore? I'd imagine it's one of those flavor of the week things. You know how Repo is the current flavor? I'm sure something else will eventually replace it, like Among Us did and all that stuff. Remember when Among Us was like the hottest shit for the longest time? Alright, you're gonna die, Bo. Oh wait, I have a thing where I don't have to play fair. There we go. Like a human lie detector. Never liked those games. Understand. Damn it, how dare you maybe play fair. Stupid glitches. Ow. Fist of the North Star, Devil May Cry style. It reached the point where my friends wouldn't play with me because I was too good at Among Us. See, was in the lab. Yeah, I was in practice mode, learning these combos. That was totally not like a complete accident that I did that. You're looking like a snack, my dude. I want to bring Among Us back, but not much point unless I can get a lot of people to join. Yeah, it's one of those games that's better with like a large group. The frame advantage on that dash is wild. I know, it's almost like Silent Hill F levels of egregious.
To be another of their vans. How they got it?
I've experience in lying when needed. I'm bad at social deduction games because my tells in that game, in that kind of environment, is so obvious.
She did? I knew she wouldn't forget us. Please accept her gratitude. You have found the others? We were separated.
Do you want to see my Among Us cosplay?
They must be nearby.
This must be really funny. I'm interested. I kind of like Town of Salem 2 more than Among Us. I mean, it's the same idea. It's just werewolf. You can play it IRL. It's literally the game called Werewolf. More than welcome to join my Discord where I try to plan stuff. We gave Saucy a shout out, right? I think we did. I remember seeing it because Eos is quick on the trigger like that. Good, good, good. It was you! It was me, Austin! It was me all along, said Mystic.
Panda, this is like all so sudden. Like, yes!
I thought it was coming from the game. Fuck this, I'm out of here.
Leave my chat empty.
No, I'm sorry, Mystic.
I do.
Mystic beat you to it.
Yay.
I'm sorry, I saw the thing flash. I didn't know who actually did it.
I'm gonna tell Daisy she's gonna be so jealous.
Dude, that clip was so loud, I thought it was coming from the game, and I was like, who's talking to me? God? I accidentally said salad strategy earlier, and Makers ran with it. What's your salad strategy? Is it romaine? Or is it spring mix? I think you're a green goddess kind of guy, Wettis. I'm just saying. Caesar? I love me some Caesars. I know Caesar is like, oh, it's not real salad because you don't need lettuce and cheese. And I'm like, shut up. I like both those things. In like really creamy Caesar dressing. Nothing wrong with it. It's a good salad. It's a nice combination of things. And I like them with croutons on them. What's wrong with that? Stop shaming me, hypothetical person shaming me for liking Caesar salad. Or whatever Luna makes for him. Okay, Dad. I said saving the dressing for later so the croutons don't actually get soggy. Hey, Zoo, can we do GTFO on Sunday if you wanted? Because you said earlier you start earlier that day. I start on, yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern. What? No! Okay. Yeah, we could probably do some of that, and we can split it up. What time would work for you? I am on Eastern time, so what is that in non-Eastern time? I think you're 7 hours ahead of me, if I recall. Give me that neck. You're gonna play? Yes. Actually, Incarna, I've been meaning to ask, would you like to do this? Because we've talked about getting back into GTFO. And I said, if I can get more people. Saucy wants to do it, Ice wants to do it, and there's another person that wants to do it. I think, Oh shit, there was 5 people
You're
that wanted to
Sophia's
do it.
people, yes?
We have a full
You're
party.
safe now.
Well,
5
thank you
hours?
ever
Okay.
so much for your
Okay, so you're on Hallie's time zone. Got it.
I do like a touch of courtesy.
Game is on sale. I'm down. Aw, damn, never mind.
They're safe.
I'm saying we can do a
Thank you
rotate.
enough. I must go. Miss Sophia will be frantic.
Yeah, but now we have an actual like team of people that really want to do it, rather than do it for a meme and scare the shit out of you for being negligent. You know. Wish I could join you all in GTFO.
New York.
I mean, if you ever get the chance to do so, you're more than welcome. But
Figured they thought they'd make a quick buck. Reckon that's the lot. Sophia will let us know for certain. Best we head back to wake the dead.
I've only done it a few times, so not great at it, but fuck it. Yeah, no, I hear ya. We've done it a grand total like twice. Once for a collab stream, and then once independently with myself and Incarna. Actually, he was on my stream when we did it. We are gonna die, probably. That's the whole goal.
Right. Then another left.
I don't know much about the game, so I'm kind of going in blind. It's a stealth extraction shooter. Basically, we want to creep around until we're not able to creep around. And then we have to, like, go full, like, aliens. We have to coordinate our takedowns so that we don't, like, alert the crazy creatures. Yeah. Any others that want to join? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know why I channeled Swisscar there for a second. I'm going to do one request if we do GTFO. What's that? Saucy and I are going to be carried. I mean, I've played it a grand total of like twice. Please do not run ahead and attract all the enemies. Yeah, that was the big problem we had when we did that collaboration stream. Like, if we're going to do this, we should do it proper, you know? You missed the first message I sent? Okay, hold on. Hey, Zoop Saucy, will you be down tomorrow for Among Us? I don't actually have Among Us. I'd have to... what time are you doing that? Because I have a pretty busy day tomorrow. I have a couple of interviews, actually. The interview game is popping off this month, which is great because, my lord, was I getting a little... I was getting a little nervous. Hi, Sophia. They're all done. They're all taken care of.
You're back.
You are less attentive.
I was growing rather accustomed to your doting attentions. Do
Flirting
you not
her?
know your retainers walk free? Or does something else?
It's only
trouble
generally, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that I'm not grateful. I am. It's just
Dorito dust.
when I spoke with them, I realized
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad, Incarnate. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Piotr?
my
I did kind of chew him out a little bit
most
afterwards because,
dear,
like, you do realize
he
how
had known me
phobic
for so long, and
Incarnate is when it comes to
he
this type of stuff.
I mean, he was useful to me. Maria told me. When they took him, he died in the street to anarch enthusiasm. You couldn't have helped. But still.
You cared for him. That is...
If I'm going to play GTFO, let's keep it on the down low. Okay.
I am sorry. I know that is not much comfort.
I have never been good at loss. Will you stay with me?
Oh, I'll stay with you.
Distract me, perhaps?
I could tell you... I could tell you my story.
How would you like to hear about...
Yeah, oh
your
snap.
Something you won't have learned from dry histories.
Truly? Yes. Yes, of course. There's
All
so
right,
much
take care,
more to
Mystic.
ask.
Have a good
I
night.
don't know where to begin. Perhaps...
I'm about to stay with Sophia in other ways.
before
Look, I'll keep her
everything
distracted.
Who were you?
I was a Grand Vizier. Oh, I can choose my bath. Grand Vizier, I was a notorious criminal. I want to be, like, noble for once. I'm usually, like, the dirt, like, the murder hobo.
I was Grand Vizier, the Sultan's most trusted political advisor.
A vizier.
Hands are a fidget spinner? Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Tax.
Indeed. Taken from my family, converted, and brought to Constantinople, to the harem, where
Oh,
I rose
okay.
through the ranks.
Got it.
So your embrace, your sire, forgive me, the histories, I never quite learned. Would I know of them?
Oh, yeah.
If I spoke the name, yes. I do believe you would know it.
This is the Caliphate.
I see. One more thing. I always wondered. The records say you left Constantinople in 1633, but
Unzips pants.
the Valley Fire, which burned a
Oh,
fifth of the city.
I tried sneaking around before and was too busy looking around that I actually accidentally walked into one of the sleeping ones. No! Hi, Hairless. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
You know, it happened here too once. A great fire.
What kind of cookies?
Same smell of... Never mind.
Tell me about yourself. The great... Oh, is this the Library of Alec? No, that's not in the right area.
That great fire in Seattle.
Oh, the Seattle fires. Got
What
it.
can you tell me of it?
I was confused.
1889. Started by an
Doob
overturned
cookies?
robot, if you believe the
What are
reports.
doob cookies?
But I've always thought it interesting. So much was destroyed that day, yet not a single life was lost. No mortal life.
Couldn't find the pic I wanted, but said Among Us cosplay.
So many
Why did I say cosplay? Cosplay.
lucky for us,
Cosplay.
who was there?
Sokatoa. Cosine? It was probably because of cosine, because trigonometry.
Lou and Prince Ryong. Tell me more of them.
I don't think I've ever played Among Us.
I'm not sure.
Like, ever.
I mean, I've already.
Huh. That's
How
weird.
do I say this? I think Ryong could make a good prince. I mean, she is a good prince, and Lou is basically a
Just a
hermit.
blue astronaut suit. You're all welcome to join in any games next week. All info. Okay.
If
Okay.
I have your confidence,
Sounds good.
I'd say that Ryong will be prince in name alone.
'Tis the season after all.
Not the case, but
I gave Leo a bath and now he's all wet and I can't go on the bed and it's so sad to tell him he can't go on the bed. Tell him to not put his wet ass in the bed because he's wet. All right, let me see the cosplay. I am now intrigued. That's pretty funny. It's pretty good. I like the oh, it says blue instead of NASA. That's funny. Yeah, see? See how it has a NASA symbol, but it says blue instead? Oh, there it is. Sub? Makers. Why does it say... Oh, sauce. I thought it said sub. I was like, makers, what? Okay. It took me a little bit. My eyes were bad. Yeah, like that. Exactly. What can you say about Tolly?
Can you tell me more of the Nosferatu, Tolly?
Dolly's just Dolly.
In my defense,
Perhaps
Incarna,
that
have you
isn't
read
naive,
my
but
chat?
I trust him. He was Campbell's eyes and ears before he was real.
He's not, no.
Dealing with, well, you know, secrets. I've known him for, what, 30 years now? And before that, well, he mentioned San Francisco once in passing.
I think you read Zoob. Shut up.
He never does. And he, I don't think he's mentioned it since.
Yeah, he's too good looking for a Nosferatu, which is crazy for me to say. How well do you know Campbell?
Did you have many dealings?
He doesn't look like a scary bat monster.
Of course. He ruled for decades. Not so much directly. I mean, I didn't know him.
My wrist hurt for ages after.
He liked
You
to think he
sewed
was in
that? Oh my
charge,
god, that must have taken
things
forever.
were his way. But this city never really changes. Here, it is always Lou's will. It doesn't matter who holds the title.
Plain blue
Don't find
jumpsuit when
him.
I got it. Oh, okay.
Out in Pioneer Square.
Still very impressive that he did all those embellishments.
We thought anarchs at first, but for the anarchs to destroy him, it makes no sense.
All right, tell me about yourself, my love. I mean,
You know much about me. It's only fair I should know of you.
Me? Oh, I'm nobody. I'm just an apprentice.
uh-huh.
It's been so long now. But The pyramid is gone, and Mrs.
Got a bolt upholstery fabric and patches. Oh,
She
okay.
says she sees no point in advancing
Still,
me.
like, very
She
professional.
also says I lack proper grace and decorum.
It's meant for
so
boat chairs.
I study.
Boat?
I
Oh!
try to help.
Like the upholstery for
And that's
boat chairs?
Aside from that, I'm just.
Yeah, I can see it
I'm
now.
just
Okay.
Sophia. The most, that's all I've ever been.
It was pleasant to talk,
It
my
was
little
pleasant to
librarian.
talk, but I must leave. But I will return.
Oh my god.
Until then, see what you can learn about
Sorry,
this
babe. The Among Us cosplay helmet stays on. Oh my god. Honestly, if you're basically gonna marry the person, you just have to get weird with it. You know what I mean?
Take me meaning.
As long as she is not distracted from our agreement.
It sucks.
If anything, she'll be hankering.
I don't think
for
there's much-
distraction. Just give her time. You did all you could. Now what's next? The glacier.
Weird ass vampire groupie. Hi, Spintus. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Man's allowed to have a type. Damn. Everyone's shooting me from orbit. Alright, we're going this way. Post-COVID Halloween, it was very safe. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense. That's what I would do. People have asked me when I'm going to go out to the next convention, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a full-on crocodile mask that I can breathe through and also drink through. That'd be kind of sick. But that's not the original intention. And I want it to be like fully like, you know, I have like like what you have for your Among Us helmet. You know? Like on the inside of the mouth. I can talk to this guy? Why can't I talk to this guy?
Are you looking for rough stuff? I'm not really into that.
Translator.
I can see your heart.
I can hear your heart.
Thank you for that. You made my night.
What? Why the fuck was that a pickup line? That's the creepiest shit I would have ever said to someone. I can hear your heart. What? Thank you, you made my night? What was that dialogue?
We're checking in.
That's crazy. He does. He was in my Pathfinder test game. That was fun. He was very good, too.
Anything.
Can confirm, Incarna's a great D&D player.
Well, if it ain't the new sheriff in town.
Hold on, I'm looking at flowers. Discoverable searching Seattle. This bouquet is not... Bouquet? This bouquet is not high quality, and the flowers are mostly dead already, even though there is not enough dust to indicate that it has been here for more than a day at most. Nestled in the flowers is a small card featuring a picture of white feathers floating along a blue sky, and the words, "Rest in peace, Baz and Jazz, gone but not forgotten. The PD don't care, but we're going to solve this for you." Okay.
Come to see little old me?
Shut up, Bucket.
Didn't expect this. Figured that once you got
Recently
back
got
to
all
the
the stuff for
prince, that'd
Crooked
be the
Moon?
end of it.
Hell yeah.
But as it happens, I might have something for you.
I can tell when a good player is a good player by one session. How long do you think I've been DMing Incarna? Okay? The answer is more than a decade. I can tell when a player has showed up to participate, okay? I can tell you're a good player. So shut the fuck up. Don't trust my judgment. I'm shit at being a DM. I'm like a forever DM. Right. You asked me here, so talk.
You said we should talk. So, what have you to say?
You're a friendly type.
But I love
aren't you?
playing.
Let's cut through the bullshit. I could use your help. Campbell.
The fuck do you have on your face? A waffle iron?
Him losing his
I'm
happiness
sorry, that's insensitive.
to riot. He'll be
I don't
brought
understand
down,
what this scar is.
But I don't want mine burned in the
I wasn't worried, just knew you'd be
You
talking for at
understand
least
how it
30
works,
minutes.
right? Seattle is special.
What do you mean special? Every city calls itself special.
Every city thinks itself special. They all end up the same.
From here to Atlanta, thin bloods are
Pick
hungry.
fighting game styles and stuff and pull
State
from all fighting
burned
games
to
and make an
ash
original one.
Because their sires couldn't sheathe their teeth. The trash of the streets. It's not a fucking choice, it's a state of being. In Seattle, we had a truce. A haven. Or I thought we had. It's fraying fucking thin.
He will.
I need you to shut down some masquerade breakers before
You
it
didn't
becomes
notice?
a bonfire.
What did I didn't notice?
Sheriff.
Well, what was it? Hold on. Oh, DNF duel? The question about the clans. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What was your question? What clans are there? Okay. All right. This is gonna be a long one. So, keep in mind that I'm putting an asterisk on this because the clans have changed quite a bit, and I'm mostly familiar with Old World of Darkness. So from the there's the Camarilla, which is the like main thing. It's a umbrella term for a bunch of associated clans. You have the Tremere, you have the Nosferatu, you've got the Malkavians, you have the Ventru, you have on occasion the Lasombra, but not always. They're very shadowy. Haha, they do shadow magic, but they're mostly a Sabbat clan. Let's see. Who else? There's the Assamites, who are neutral. They are technically the hitman of the vampire mafia. Sabbat, yeah. There's the Smitsi, which are from the Sabbat. They're basically like weird flesh shape. Think like H.R. Geiger, the vampire. There you go. And then there's the Sombra, who are mostly Sabbat oriented. There's the Giovanni, who are basically like old school, old country mafia. Let's see. There's that weird carnival one whose name I always forget. They're really weird, and the only thing they really do is they do like circus tricks, and they're really freaky. That's from the Bloodlines. That's like a later chapter. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. And they keep adding and subtracting the more it goes along. Like, they'll give, like, in-world reasons like, oh, this clan died out because a big war happened or something like that. Do you guys paint minis or just play online? Oh, for Warhammer? Online. Mostly because, like, I don't have the wallet for that. Oh, D&D? Mostly online. Not for that reason, but because of the fact that it's just easier because we have an international audience, you know? Like, Eos is in Spain. I'm not gonna, like... I love Eos, but I'm not gonna fly over to Spain just play D&D with him. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Why do you need me?
Why do you need my help? We both know you're stronger than most, and I don't risk my people if I can avoid it. And you're the court's sheriff. I'm giving you the word on the street. Call it an olive branch to our new prince.
Yeah, she's playing the political game. Here's my first time, I won't forget it. Phrasing. But yeah, I technically did DM his first game ever.
Tell me who and where.
Sure.
But yeah, we are playing a Lasombra. We're the Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
To save a patient, you gotta make a
My favorite clan is the Malkavians, who are very strange.
Spot the dead meat. And sometimes, yeah, I'd give that word to the sheriff. Same still
These are anarchs. They are unaffiliated.
Be my scalpel.
So what usually happens is when you get embraced by a clan member of one of the various vampire clans. And usually what happens is the sire takes you under his wing, he teaches you the ropes, and then he sends you off on your merry way. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes you get orphans. Sometimes it is indeterminable who the sire was because either they died in the middle of embracing or who the fuck knows, you know? Maybe a blood hunt was set on them. Maybe they were an unsanctioned vampire. Fighting game themed D&D campaign would be wild. Didn't they try that before? I don't know if they did. That was the first campaign I finished. Yeah, that's right. Painted a dragon recently. Spent a whole day painting the cracks on its tail to look like lava. That sounds sick. I would play it. I want to play that Bloodborne themed campaign. Yeah, sensible approach.
Your pragmatism. We shall work well together. Dr. Katsumi.
Beast
Are
Hunter
you making
self.
fun of me?
Oh,
We
Scythe.
don't have to get along, huh? But if helping you do your job gets a thorn out of my side, I'll point you in the right direction.
Oh, she is a street doc. I just saw the stethoscope because I was looking at chat. I'll do this to preserve the masquerade.
My priority is to preserve the masquerade. If these fools risk a breach, I will stop them.
This'll help my problems and make you look good with your new boss. See what talking can do for us?
Mm-hmm.
You'll find what you're looking for somewhere near St. Stephen's Church. Just keep your eyes open.
Spent 5 hours on my dragon board? God bless. I've done that for a Pathfinder 1E character.
Katsumi would turn the gun on her own phone.
I do like her too. She's a no-nonsense, like, I've seen it all lady, and I'm here for it. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and sometimes you run into the Anarchs, and they take you under the wing because they realize that, like, your sire sucks. Or, like, various other reasons. Like, maybe you got disillusioned with the Camarilla. And you're just like, I don't want to be Sabbat, because Sabbat are the worst. You know what? I guess I'll say fuck them, man, and join the Anarchs. So that's how they end up being a thing. The Anarchs don't necessarily hate the Masquerade, but they don't want anything to do with organized vampirism, you know? Katsumi is smart. I like her because she's smart. She's very, like... She's very measured. She's playing the game right, and I can respect that. It's called Steinhardt's Guide to Eldritch Hunt, a 5e supplement. Oh! They made actual canonical, like... campaign material for Bloodborne in D&D? That's interesting. They said organize these nuts. Yeah, basically. What's really funny is that in the actual tabletop games, they don't mention them a lot. Because it's written with the understanding that you're going to play a vampire associated with the Camarilla.
We're getting close.
You know?
Keep an eye out for
So, like, everything that they do is just, like, backdrop. Or dressing. There's literally no mechanics to be an Anarch. I guess you could technically be a clanless, but, like, you don't really get anything from it aside from, like, 1 or 2 points in a specific discipline and then nothing else. Disciplines are vampire powers, which are associated by clan. So, like, with La Sombra, I get the shadowy tendrils. But each clan has its own powers. Some have some overlap. Like, the basic ones are, like, Celerity, which is I go super fast. Potency, which is my unarmed and melee weapon damage increases a lot. It's like a modifier. I'm stronger than the average vampire. That's basically what potency is. And there's like a couple of others, like Auspex, which is this. This is what Auspex is. Is that a pic of the dragon, Dragonborn? Hell yeah. It's an actual thing on Kickstarter. Oh, really? Zoom is potent in other ways too? Yeah, you wish you knew.
Come out.
I pack a punch. Get back over here.
Guns out.
Both of you assume I'm playing fair. I'm eating you. Excuse me. Play a session. Maybe you'll play a session of Masquerade one of these days. I mean, once I figure out my shit, I'm more than willing to run a game. Oh god. Oh my god. After Incarna says Zoob checks his mail and finds that he has crocklings in another state. I'm not a deadbeat dad. I'm not a deadbeat dad. I have not sown my seed like Johnny Appleseed across this land. I have not done that. I need the record set straight. Thank you for the posture check, Saucy.
The park, huh?
I would need to look for a place to create characters for that, but yeah. I mean, I have all the supplementary material. Supplementary. I don't know why I Andrew Yanged it. I have the supplementary material. Like, don't worry about that. I've got the character sheets, I got, like, the handbook, I got everything. Like, I, frame one, bought Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition the moment I could find a store that sold it. Yeah. I've got a hard copy and I got an e-copy somewhere. Like, don't worry about it. I got you. I will caution, though, that, like, Vampire is a very different experience from D&D. It's not a power fantasy, far from it. It is a game about, like, playing the political game and, like, making great, painstaking effort not to, like, breach the masquerade. It's a game about playing the political... It is! It's a political game. It's very political. It's all about you posturing yourself correctly in the vampire mafia without, like, increasing suspicion or jealousy among the ranks. No, it's... Incarna, I said that correctly. You're just taking it out of proportion. It is a game about playing the political game. The political game is something very specific. It is vying for power in a world that abhors a vacuum. Yeah, it's a game about politics. It's the political game. That's my point. I didn't say untruths. I know I could have said it a lot. I know I could have said it just as politics, but I said the political game specifically. And the reason why is because it is a game about, like, posturing and stuff like that. It's not about just politics. It's about actually, like, the Game of Thrones aspect of it. That's why I was being very specific, you pedantic little shit. Alright, anyways.
Shit, where are you?
I'm leaving now.
I need help.
And I'm grabbing T8. Okay. That's fair. Zoom, you fixed it? Oh, shit. Yeah, give me upload a thing. And I'll take a look at it after, when I'm able to. Yeah, Vinyan's... Apparently, Saucy was having some problems with that, weren't you? Someone was. Someone that I know was having significant problems trying to get their model working in Vinyan recently. Yours work. Do you use VC Face or Vinyan? I think you use VC Face, now that I think about it. But there's someone I know that was having trouble using Vinyan because it kept, like, freaking out their model or something. Oh, you use both? Okay. Wow, that was the most scripted line read. I need to use lip syncing because my model doesn't have arc hit. Oh, okay. I have no idea what that is, but I assume that's a very essential thing because there's like a million different packages that you have to use for your specific models. Yeah, they sounded so bored. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're like, pile up, yeah, murder, woo! That's the energy they brought to that line read. Well, you're about to die. How about that? I ended up untracking hands. Yeah, the hand tracking in Vinyan is like crazy. I remember doing a stream with it, and it just like... I started like throwing up random hand songs, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I was throwing up like gang signs. I was like, what is going on? Why is my model doing this? Zoo trying to do straight up jutsus? Dude, it was crazy. I was doing all that like chakra bullshit. And it was like, my hands weren't being tracked at all. It was so strange.
A few blocks over next to Weaver Tower, opposite side of the Atrium nightclub.
I gotta run over here, prevent another masquerade breach. Ow, my eyes! Home, street, home. I need to fix the water. The water? I got a few new follows today instead of party poppers and water, but the water wouldn't stop. Crocodilius Ogies. I do not pee on the ceiling! Who's this guy? Lansford Wright? Because I don't pee on the ceiling! Wu-Tang is for the children. Wu-Tang hand signs. Everyone dies? Behind me? Where? Where the fuck did the rest of them go? Oh, there they are. 2 got taken out by cops. You guys are not very good at this. Believe it? Believe it, death rolls. Are you wearing, like... He's wearing kitchen gloves? Like, he's wearing, like, rubber-ass gloves. Never say dub is better.
Soothily diddle do to the master preg and champion ceiling pisser. How ya doing?
I'm not a ceiling pisser. Hi, alien. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. What the fuck was that? Why did I get schlorped? Huh? I'm not allowed to do that? That looks like construction gear, I guess. They were wearing rubber gloves, like kitchen rubber gloves. It was very strange. It's like when you go into one of those like crafting survival games and you just have to slap together an outfit. That's what it looked like. Rubber gloves of +1 dex or some bullshit. This guy's about to get absolutely destroyed. Oh, we got Sweet Tooth over there. Never mind. Bye. Great way to remove the popcorn from it. Ew. Also, thank you for the 3 days of support. I appreciate that. Where's that guy again? Actually, I can go up this tower. This guy's gonna get bitten again. Bye. I just don't want to fight the big guys. The big guys are such a pain in the ass to deal with. Do. What is this music? Alright, third time's gonna be the charm, as we've learned. Bye, nerd. What's a thin blood? Excellent question. So a thin blood is the most current generation, and it's called a thin blood. It's a disparaging term. It's because their blood potency isn't good. Like, they're very weak, weaker than normal vampires. And some superstitious vampires would say that it's a sign of the end times, that Gehenna or Vampire Ragnarok is coming soon. But yeah, they're very, like, weak comparatively to what you would expect from a vampire. They're still stronger than the average human by, you know, by a bit. But it's like, they're less of, like, superhuman and more like, maybe, like, they have the punching power of Mike Tyson. And that's, like, kind of whack for vampires, you know? They're usually a lot better than that. Quest failed. You call it a disparaging term when they call themselves that? Yeah. Yeah, but I would point to certain parallelisms where certain groups referred to themselves as a disparaging term. You know? Obviously, you can use your imagination, but that's a real thing that people do. As a way to, like, own it, you know what I mean? How do vampires get created? They get embraced. Another vampire has to take them in and then slurp them. And then when they slurp them of all their blood, the master gives them a little bit of their own blood. This is called the embrace. That is, when that happens, that person is dead and is reborn as a vampire.
They're not even trying to hide.
Sometimes that happens. When a mommy vampire loves their daddy vampire very much, they turn them into their son because it's weird. Vampirism is weird. Don't think about it too much. Hi, Pop. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How's Pop today? Give me your... You're gaming? What are you gaming? You're broken. Let's look at this again. Lansford Wright. Last seen December 8th wearing a gray t-shirt. Oh, that's someone's kid. That's funny. But yeah, what are you playing?
You're fucking dead.
You're fucking dead. You don't know it yet. Told ya. Too many lights, I assume. Excuse me. I gotta kill all your friends first, okay? Alright, I'm leaving. Have fun. How would you kill a vampire? Aggravated damage. Aggravated damage is anything that is, like, unhealable. I.e. fire damage, i.e. like, throwing them into a volcano. A lot of fire damage, honestly, now that I think about it. Holy water, for someone with true faith. You have to have someone with true faith. It's not just, like, the standard stuff where you just throw Actually, garlic doesn't really work on some of these vampires. If you can take a derangement, which is a disadvantage, to where traditional methods actually work on you because you're superstitious. But garlic doesn't work on normal vampires in this universe. A stake to the heart will do it. Though I will say good luck, Charlie, with that. That would be fatal. That would be lethal damage. Yeah, it's different. Some of the parallelisms to, like, you know, traditional vampirism and stuff like that are held true, but, like, a lot of it is, like, hand waved as, like, no, that's not actually really intolerant to garlic. Well, they're intolerant to everything. That's the thing. I'm gonna let the cop deal with it for a second. Come on, Seattle PD, do your job. Oh, I'm the bad guy because I try to help you out, officer? Jeez. How is this man not dead yet? I wish I had a gun. Ow. Hey, cops, could you do me a favor and just take care of this guy? Like, come on. I wonder how the garlic thing got started. It has to do with, traditional medicine. Why are you shooting me? Oh, alright, now you die. I don't know why you had to do that. Yeah, I noticed. So, traditional medicine had it... You know when... Before we learned about germ theory and shit, we had the 4 humor theory of medicine with the you know, phlegmatic and the bilesome and all that stuff. God fucking damn it. That's bullshit. But yeah. So garlic was considered like a very potent way to like balance the humors. So I'd imagine it stemmed from that. Like, a lot of the stuff that you would see, like, running water and stuff like that is just, like, good hygiene. Memorial Stone is unmarked, yet someone has taken care to clean it and keep the surrounding area tidy. There's something about it. A sensation. Like deja vu. I've been in this place before. I'm sorry. We're trying to remember a forgotten dream upon waking. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that you see from, like, traditional anti-vampire or anti-werewolf things are just like basic hygiene that they didn't really understand why it worked, but they knew it worked. Like running water. Vampires can't deal with running water because diseases, some diseases can carry over running water, but like cleaning your stuff, you know? Also, how did you die? Who killed you? I don't know. I don't know who made her unborn, or undead rather. Got me a bowl of gumbo? Hell yeah. What kind of gumbo? Is it the one with shrimp in it? Shrimp! No, I mean right now. Oh, that's a hunter. So hunters can be... Okay, so the lore for hunters has changed quite a bit. Hold on, I need a drink of water. I'm pausing for effect. Not only for effect, but like, because I need water. Hold on. So, hunters... in Old World of Darkness, which I'd argue is the raddest form of hunter, are people that are possessed by celestial avatars. And they see weird shit, and it activates them into, like, doing things against the supernatural. Like, in Old World of Darkness, Hunter the Reckoning, the original, you would get, like, signs from, like, random things. Like, a billboard would say, like, Purge the Unclean, and it's a picture of your next-door neighbor who's a vampire. And shit like that, and you'd be like, what the fuck is this? And you just... It's how most people in World of Darkness get, like, slowly brought into what's actually happening. Hunters get thrown headfirst into it. And the disorientation is what makes them very interesting characters, I would say. Who is this guy? Old Man Keys? Okay. Last seen last Friday. If you find him, bring a sleeping bag. This must be like in-jokes from the developers. Shrimp, sausage, and chicken. We're gonna meet her sire in this game? That'd be cool. That would be cool, I agree. But they'd be like old as shit. I feel so alive. Gets shot like 12 times in the chest. Well, you don't feel alive anymore, now do you, champ? Thank you for the posture check. I appreciate that. Oh my god, are you serious? That was a masquerade breach? Come on. God damn it. Okay, this mechanic is starting to annoy me. But yeah. Anyways. Later on, which I think is freaking lame, they got rid of that aspect of it. They used to have powers, or edges, is what they were called. And these edges gave you, like, various abilities. Like, you had the ability to, like... set a baseball bat on fire through the power of your holy wrath and shit like that. It was cool. It was cool. And then they were just like, nah, they're just mortals. And it's like, aw. That's my soapbox. Bring back Old World. Bring back OWAD, Hunter the Reckoning. That game is rad as fuck. But eventually they all decided to become mortals, like true mortals. Like, there's no powers about them. The only real advantage they have is like teamwork, and there's a shit ton of them. And also the internet. Which is kind of lame. I wish they would keep the old lore, but it is what it is. So yeah. It could be anything. It could be... The only common denominator between hunters is that, one, they are aware that the supernatural world exists, and two, they don't like it. That's it. Everything else is, like, very disparate. There are some, like, organized gangs of hunters. There's some, like, actual... Basically, like, their version of, like, pest exterminators, but for specifically supernatural threats. In 5e, there are references of, like, hunters, now that it's become public that vampires are real, of them advertising their services on, like, the dark web. You know? So, yeah, it's a whole thing. There's a lot of evolution to hunters. I think they're very interesting, regardless of the fact that they made them lame by not giving them supernatural powers. But, you know, I still think the lore is very cool and interesting. Also, I got stuck in this alleyway. Hold on. Check Discord for food pick. Okay, I will in a second. Meat where? She does love her meat. Gumbo. Wes just made gumbo. Prevent masquerade. Okay. God, is it just me, or was this a lot farther away this time? Did they randomly seed the location of this place? Shut up. Don't worry about it. Shit, where the frick did they go? I'm gonna restart from last checkpoint because I don't know where the hell this thing is now. Also, I feel like I'm way off. Oh, let's take a look at Wes's food while it's loading. Look at that flawless transition. Check Discord for a food pick. Where it is in share your food? I don't see it. Or am I blind? I am probably blind. Huh. Why did it not show up? Anyways, there it is. In your butt. That looks pretty good, actually. I'd have to remove the shrimp, though, because the shrimp would make me shrimp on the toilet. Not to be candid.
We better go to the auto repair and check on Max. Hopefully that was a sack of lies, and we'll find him hunkered down where he was before.
Yeah. I got a terrible crustacean intolerance.
You need to feed.
Running through the streets. Running through the streets. Shrimping on the toilet. Oh my god. I can't believe they have the emotes for that. Yeah, I have no idea why. I'm like the only person I know in my family that has a crustacean intolerance, so I don't freaking know where I got it from. Must have rolled snake eyes in the genetic lottery. Goodness gracious, how far away is this thing? I don't recall it being this far away.
Anarchs.
Uh-huh.
Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
I need help. This is what I'm here.
Is it? I think you're here to die. I think that's what you're here for. You're here to be cannon fodder. What? Fucking Disco Stew had more life bars? What do you mean? Oh my god, this is so all over the place. Okay, that did not end well.
You alright?
Not really. I don't have any freaking PowerPoints. Maybe I should have went Bruja. You fucking did. That's all I gotta say about that. God damn, how many of these boys are there? Also, look at this cringe punk guy.
Come out, you piece of shit!
I will.
Somebody help!
Whoa! Wow, wow, wee wow. Okay. Stealth gaming. Just send pics of a demon dud I painted as well. Alright, sick. Forgot about that one. Is that an art? I don't know why I said it like that. Where's... There he is. How are you still alive? I'm gonna feed on your jugular. Damn, I pulled out his whole spleen when I did that. Oh! Was playing a set. Fuck you, Zoob. What do you mean? What did I do? Did I ever play the Blood Rain games? I think I played a little bit of Blood Rain 1. But that was like a long time ago. Look at this punk guy. Oh, yeah. I said, look at this cringe punk guy. Because he's like the stereotype of a punk enthusiast. This little nerd right here. Is Laura Bailey's first role? Yeah, they are wannabe punks, exactly. Oh. No, I thought I brought the sledgehammer in with me. Unfortunate. Hi, Max. How are you doing?
Hey, look, we can work this out.
Never mind. Carry on, Zoom. Dunk on these posers.
Fuck. I thought you were one of those anarchs.
What did they want?
From you? Did you provoke them?
No. Not me.
You're so...
They want payment for what Benny did. I can't blame them. My child. My fuck up. Now the Thin Bloods are out for revenge.
I seem to have dealt with the troublemakers. For now. I will leave you.
Wait, please. Look, I don't know what to do. It will keep happening. I can't just hide.
Make it up with Katsumi.
Then you must make amends. Your child terrorized Thin Bloods. So offer your assistance to Katsumi. She is well respected.
You're right. I owe them.
Was interested by that?
To have me destroyed.
Maybe. Or maybe a true kindred will be useful to her cause. You have strength. Use it.
Oh, kindred are what vampires call each other.
We cannot linger. There has been enough noise here to draw mortals.
Thanks, Fire.
Kind are not vampires. That was for anyone that didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
Sub asserting his dominance by doing the sucky slurpee in the game. Hashtag compensation.
What? Didn't think people would.
Kid's gotta learn and realize he's not a kid.
Yeah, true. Anyways, let's take a look at art. I would love to have a big Kirby plushie to hug when I sleep. Aw. Just reread my message and it didn't make sense. I was like, bro, I have no idea what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, anyways. What were you trying to say? That was a correction from the message I sent before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that one. Sorry, chat's kind of popping off. I endeavor to do my best to keep everyone's messages, you know, in eyesight, but sometimes they skip past me. Maybe one day you will have a cat or a dog named Kirby to hug when sleeping. I wish. Oh. Where are we going? Hi, Katsumi.
You found them, huh?
Your enemies are dealt
We
with.
have fewer problems to worry about tonight. Well done.
I told you. All I'm trying to do is keep my people safe.
We have kept your people safe. For now.
You want to shoot the shit, or we done here?
I like her. She's so no nonsense. Why are you with the Thin Bloods?
What do you get from standing with the Thin Bloods?
What do I
Didn't think your peeps would want to see it because it's not drawing, so sent it on DM. Oh, okay.
Folks no one else will save.
I'll take a look at it
Even
in a
got
second.
cute makeover for my trouble.
Who did that to your face? Why? Who put a George Foreman grill to your head?
My old buddy Campbell did it the day he pretended to throw me out the court.
Playing a game you can pay attention to while paying attention to chat. Yeah.
We all do shitty things for the optics. See, me and Campbell had a deal. I don't like to see people.
It's a skill.
apart for no reason.
I'm
He was
still
smart enough
I'm
to
still
see that
developing
Thin Bloods
it.
Ain't going away. Wanted control and maybe access to alchemy. Made a big show of throwing me out of the court, so Thin Bloods would listen to me.
Most people would post drawings in
Scar
digital,
was
so didn't think it would fit.
Red,
Art is art.
just like the other trash.
Art is art. 1 second. Let's take a look at what Saucy sent me. Yo, what the fuck? This is sick. This is like a Cornite demon. This thing's cool as fuck. Alright. Some people in chat will be like, I can fix him. Alright, have a good night, Aos. Sleep well, buddy. Art is art. Fart is fart. Live your truth. Yo. What? There it is. There it is. They hear me out. They hear me out is crazy. Oh, man. No, art counts as art. Alright, let's talk about Max.
What do you know of Benny's sire, Max?
Not a whole lot.
I suggested he pay you a visit.
Sorry, hon. I'm not much of a hostess, you know?
He wants to make amends for what his child did. I thought you could make use of him.
A Kami sheriff sending troops to the Anarchs? Well, there's the thing.
Damn, did show off the dragon or the dragonborn. I almost had fans here.
What's your opinion of the new prince?
You really want to know? Or are you intel gathering for the court?
I want to be a good sheriff.
I cannot be sheriff in Seattle without knowing as much about the people here as I can. Otherwise, I am no better than Benny.
Low bar, but I hear you. You really
Yeah.
want my opinion?
Big iron on his hip.
Worse than we are. Things around here ain't great for Thin Bloods. I reckon she could make them better if we give her half a chance. Not everyone sees it the same way.
I wonder what she gets from smoking that cigarette, because she's not going to get any, like, nicotine or anything.
Unfortunately, she continues to surround herself with great
Big iron. Big iron. Yeah, her eyes are fully green. Like, it does nothing for them. Oral fixation, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking she was a chain smoker before she got embraced. And that's why she's still doing it, because it's just a thing that she's used to doing.
Must you do that?
Do what?
The smoke does nothing to your lungs, good or
I
bad.
just pointed that out.
We all have our vices.
I'm so glad they pointed it out.
I will let you get back to your night.
Don't be a stranger, hon.
See?
I like my problems to stay where I can see them, rather than hiding in the shadows.
See, there are glimmers of this game understanding the assignment. Like, they fucked up with the Nosferatu. I will say that. But they do make nods like that. That's pretty cool.
Make no mistake. As long as you're sheriff, you are a Kami. Now, Glacier, reckon we put off our appointment with Luke too long.
Yeah, anyways. They're listening. They are listening, yeah. The thing is that they missed the mark on some... They're not like super key things, but it's like, still it's like, huh. That's what you took away from this text? Okay. You know, it's one of those things. But in terms of like the little nods, there's clearly some fans on the payroll, which I'm all about, you know? We should have people that are like fans of the topic that they're trying to cover in a video game. I saw 2 more reviews. They kind of go with what I already thought so far. It's like there's something here in potential? Oh. There's something here with potential in this game with potential. Okay. It just never hits and is messy at times. Yeah. There's glimmers of brilliance what I'm here for, you know? The world building is pretty good. You know, they understand parts of the assignment. They don't understand some pretty significant ones, which is like, huh, interesting. That's what you took away from it. Hello.
What can I do for you, Sheriff? Upstairs, we're asking about that street problem. Guess you're still on it?
Have a good night.
Okay. So that wasn't Lou, that was Onda. I can't wait for like 5 years time modders can do. I agree. I think it's going to be really sick once they get into the modding. So long as... Actually, didn't the Chinese room close? Like, didn't this game... Wasn't there their last game ever? Now that I think about it. So this is technically abandonware unless Paradox is going to, like, re-up the franchise. Yeah, this game was handed off like 6 times. Yeah, exactly. This is a very... It had a very messy development cycle from what I recall. Oh, they are in here.
Drink, bitch.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was getting a little dry. But yeah, I thought so too. Like, I remember seeing a recent article that said the Chinese room went out of business, which is the developers of this game. So in a way, who owns the rights to this? Does Paradox? I'd imagine it's Paradox because it would fall upon the publisher, right? At that point. Yeah, there's been like 5 devs with this game. Exactly. But like the last one, the one that actually did the thing, which is what we're playing right now, is out of business. So that's interesting. Ah, Lou. Where is my Lou? Lou, where are you? Hello, Scrumptious.
There you are.
Hardsuit Slab Inc. Interesting. I am here as command. Thank you for your aid.
I wish to thank you. Your name meant a great deal to the court. They said I could do you a service?
Yeah.
Did I ask for you? I don't... Oh, yes. The gang.
Ah, Gangrel.
Do you know of the arrangement?
They're the weird animal vampires.
Suitable meals? They sent me
She used to look like Christina Hendricks.
To replace... to replace...
I'm okay with this, too.
The singing of reptiles in the pulse of the blood.
She has milk?
Sun, as the dry seeds burn, the red that runs through unfertile
She's Ventru.
soil, the wind that flays sinew from a heartstring. Can you hear it, Nomad?
She has milk. Oh my god, she has milk blood. Hear what?
Hear what?
We were talking of the gangrel.
What just happened?
You saw some vision? What was that?
You can't hear it? It doesn't call to you. That surprises me, after all your centuries. They say it's only for the powerful. The eldest.
Oh, the Whispers of Cain? Oh, shit.
After your time.
The Beckoning, yeah.
Call it the Beckoning. They have it linked to Cain, Gehenna, antediluvians. The boogeymen we tell fledglings not to fear.
Alright. in order, I've already discussed Cain. It's literally biblical Cain. That's God's curse. Because in Genesis, his crime was actually to walk the earth forevermore. And in this case, they interpreted it as, he's the first vampire. Gehenna is Vampire Ragnarok. It's exactly what you think it is. The antediluvians wake up and they go, nom 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 nom, I'm so hungry. Oh, look at all these food bags. Lovely. Oh, it's the end of the world for you. Because we're really hungry and we're going to go on a bender. Cain is the one original vampire in this game? Yeah. He's the A1 day one, the first. Yeah. Antediluvians are third generation and lower. I.e. the closest to Cain.
Gehenna. I have heard this name. The end times. When the
Yeah, they just explained it.
Rise to devour their children.
If you believe the myths. The third generation, grandchilder of Cain, survivors of the Great Flood. The mighty progenitors of our clans.
That's literally a thing that you should know. As the Prince of the City, you should know this. And you should be very afraid of it. That's like one of the reasons why you're so paranoid, in addition to just being a general politician. Anyways, tell me more about the beckoning, even though I already explained it.
And what is this beckoning?
For many, it is merely a feeling.
It's the whispers of Cain.
George. Often there are dreams.
Dreams? Visions?
Malkavians get this a lot harder than others.
Sounding in the stillness, in the quieted mind.
I think she's kind of low-key a Melk.
It's the song of Gehenna.
Yeah.
Beseeching our return to the cradle of civilization, to bleed in the east.
Bleed in the East? Are you talking about, like, Asian vampires? Eastern vampires are very strange. They don't run off Vampire the Masquerade rules. What do you mean, bleed in the East?
What do you mean by bleed in the East?
Some call it a crusade. They think they can prevent Gehenna
Oh,
from
yes.
taking elders in torpor.
The Crusade.
Such bad manners, don't you think? Lion or stray, if a cat lies sleeping, it should be left that
This
way.
is a reference to the Christian vampires.
A war, darling, against idiots.
Yeah, they're referencing this particular Bloodlines clan, whose name I always forget. It starts with a C. They're basically like Christian Crusader vampires who think their gift is a curse. And rightfully so it is. But, like, they're like the flagellants. You remember the people that used to whip themselves during the plague because they thought they were a scourge against God and that God was punishing them for being naughty? That's basically their motif. And their whole thing is, if we wage a crusade against Cain's grandkids and find them and kill them, Ragnarok will never happen.
The vampire end times are coming. The Krakusi will rule again.
So that's their whole thing. We must atone by killing Cain's grandsons. It will stop the end of the world. And they really hate themselves. They're a whole thing. It's a vibe. It's Christian Guilt the Vampire. I thought this kind of talk was forbidden.
In my time, talk of antediluvians and Gehenna was forbidden in many Camarilla domains.
As it still is. But here in Seattle, I am the Camarilla. And this is a private conversation.
You are certain you can hear it.
You are
Yeah, you're a Melk.
You hear this song
If
of
you hear the
Gehenna.
whispers of Cain, you're probably a Melk. Or you're like very, very old blood. Like we're talking like 6th generation and below.
My strength. But I won't leave my jewel of a city. Oh no. No matter who calls. Now, there was another thing. So yes.
Put the figures in art for D&V fans. Yeah.
As I said, the court have sent me a new helper.
Excellent.
A gangrel calling herself Nyx.
Okay.
This is one of that little homunculus's japes, I'm sure of it. A gangrel to fetch my food.
And this is a problem?
Her attempts have been little better than roadkill.
Yeah. They usually eat animals.
Educated. Be a dear and have a chat with her, would you? Set her on the right path.
Okay. So gangrels are feral vampires? Not really. They are more in tune with nature. Imagine if a dirt witch like a Baba Yaga was a vampire. That's basically what gangrel are. They borrow a lot of like druidic traits, like they harness certain powers of nature within their stuff, which is laughable because according to the werewolf perspective, they are unnatural incarnate. Have a good night, Saucy. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for being you. Yeah, I like Gangrel. Gangrel are one of my favorite clans. They're so, like, unique to everything else. Whereas Ventrue are, like, the high society, like how she's, like, dolled up. That's kind of like how Ventrue go. They're usually the leaders of the Camarilla. Tell me more about the Gangrel.
What more can you tell me about this, Nyx?
I tune out most of her babble, but it is incessant. Despite my best efforts, I can tell you that Nevermind was better than rumors. And that the Idaho steelheads are having a good season. And that the gourmet coffee down the street smells over-extracted. But as for what I know about her, very little. She irritates.
Pretty normal for a Ventrue to hate a Gangrel. They're polar opposites.
I understand that Ventrue tastes vary. What is your preference?
These days, I am particularly partial to the mourners. Those who are not too enervated, either in lust or anger. I find melancholia calms my dreams. It goes without saying that they should be for money. Like fine wine, the older the bloodline, the better. But, flavor aside, they must look the part. How would I explain some piercing-ridden, tattoo-covered strumpet at the front desk? This is the Glacier Hotel. I have a reputation to uphold.
Okay, she's pretending to be a Ventrue. Okay, anyways. Another caveat. I hope you like my annotations. Ventrue usually only dine on high society. They are like... They're sommeliers. They're the insufferable dickheads that you bring to a party and they're like, this is an 1812 Malbec. Tastes of rosemary. Like, that's how they are with their blood. I'll do this for you.
I will make sure Nyx is educated.
If she's at her post, you'll find her in the foyer. If not, follow the smell of wet dog.
Yeah, rich do eat the rich in this world.
I'll see you again before you know it.
You can also take a gender derangement that makes you refuse to eat, like, to eat anything above, like, middle class. It's an actual, like, trait you can have as a vampire when you're making it. Conversely, you can also have the other trait, which is you're a vegetarian, which means you feed exclusively on animals and not humans. Because you feel dirty when you eat a human. So, Gangrel tend to be more vegetarian, in air quotes. Oh. Sorry, there's like some cruft on my mouse pad that's stopping my mouse tracking. There we go. Alright, where are you, Nyx? You are a waitress. I'm gonna look for the guy that looks like he has dirt under his toes. You're Onda. You're cute. I'm sorry, what? No bubbles over here. Are you? No, you're too fancy. You're also too fancy. These two are just staff. Those are NPCs. Let's see.
Hey, are you looking?
There you are. Yep.
Well,
that's a
if it
Gangrel.
isn't the sheriff, the nomad, right? You've got a big reputation, but damn if you aren't a little thing.
Yeah, they also tend to be very crude. Good to meet you.
Good evening. I am pleased to meet a fellow wanderer.
What?
You and I have much in common. Travelers navigating a new territory.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be best
Bored
buds.
by that?
Want to sleep over at my place and we can braid each other's hair?
They tell me you have a problem.
It's simple. Or it should be. I'm supposed to catch mortals and bring them back to Lou, right? Fresh blood delivered to your door. But Lou won't eat anything I bring back. Picky brat. I can only stomach the moneyed and the mournful.
Typical Ventru.
What the fuck does that even mean? They all taste the same to me, like chicken nuggets and legs.
I like Nyx.
I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh? Stick him on a spoon and say, here comes the airplane?
I like you. We're gonna be friends. What are your aims here?
What is it you are hoping to achieve?
I just want to do my job right. Look, I'll level with you. These city bloodsuckers, there's a whole different world. Everyone's playing these fucking high-stake mind games, and I can't even beat that peg game over at Wagon Wheel. So I need to find ways to be useful if I want to stay here.
I like her.
I figure this keeps me on the right side of the right people.
Nyx, you want to go get some coffee? This place sucks. Where are you from?
Where did you come from?
Not much to tell. Boise, baby. Born and bred. Had a good job, had a picket fence, and a
And it also sounds like the voice actor is having fun.
until Daddy Gangrel shows up for little cuddle. And suddenly that yard is looking kinda small. But Gangrel life is nothing like how you live here. Kindred wasting eternity seeing who can be the sneakiest asshole.
You're my favorite. Nick, please don't ever leave me. Nyx, you're my favorite, please. Tell me more about Lou. Tell me everything.
More about your service for Lou.
Honestly, something ain't right with her. And it's not just the fussy feeding. She won't leave her haven at all. But who the hell's she hiding from? She mutters to herself, stares at nothing. And the other day, she was laying out clothes for the grand tour. Listen, I know she's a big deal around here, but between you and me, girl is not playing with full deck.
Probably. It's great to meet you.
Good to meet you, Nyx. I can help. What do you need?
I love her. I love her so much. She's my bestie in this
I
game.
just need you to find me some blood donors. Lou will
Secret
turn her
Melk.
damn nose
Yeah, I
off
think
at.
so. I think she's actually a Melk. She's masquerading as a Ventru.
Glove, a wallet, a used tissue, anything. Then I'll do the dirty work.
Yeah. I really think that Lou is a secret Melk. And she's pretending to be a Ventru because she thinks if she gets found out, she's gonna, like, be told to get the fuck out of here. It is a rip-off plot, yeah. Identify wealthy, melancholic victims for Nyx.
Find suitable mortals and bring back something that they're sent. Well, the suitable part, now that's the kicker. The Ventru do make mealtime difficult, don't they? What was it Nick said? Moneyed and mournful? Just need something with the scent.
Okay. Without spoiling another plot, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm suspecting too. Why does this guy have a golden aura?
It's a bad time to visit the Seattle chapter.
We're looking for purple. Oh wait, I see a purple. I think. This looks like a moneyed and mournful. How do I identify?
I don't want any trouble, especially not from someone so big.
Mark for Lou? Yeah.
What is it? I swear, I don't have anything, and my strong and tall boyfriend is meeting me here in a minute.
Uh-huh. Alright, I identified one.
That's the first course. But Lou is particular. Wouldn't hurt to provide a few more options.
Alright, she's been marked. Looking for a purple. More purple aura. You are... Nah, too bright.
I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas again this year.
Hold on, what does the map do? Oh, it's literally the map that I already have. Marked, I have no idea. I didn't understand that mechanic at all. I just kind of laughed creepily at her and then walked away. Like, what was that supposed to be? Oh, there's another one over there. Far side.
Hi. Can I help you with something?
I can see your heart.
Your secrets, what you hide from the world. You are wonderful.
Wow.
Why does that help?
For saying the right thing, you know? Merry Christmas.
Oh, god damn it. I have to mark her, though. You're gonna eat, though. No! I was nice to her! And it wouldn't let me... Aww. Forever punished. This looks purplicious. You are purplicious.
You look like you know how to get what you want.
I can see your heart. I'm just gonna tell random people I can see their heart.
I can see you. I hear your heart pulse within you.
When she was aroused? Oh my god.
You know a nice place to...
Snow's gonna ruin my shoes.
Oh my god, she's following me now. Oh no.
Lead on, sweetness.
Oh my god, I said I can see your heart and she was like, I'm into it. This is crazy. I now have a follower. I don't know what to do with her. Help, guys. Help. I didn't think I would get this far.
I'm wearing heels.
No ELP. Why is that? Man, she is booking it.
Help! Please!
What?
Please!
Why do you say help police police? What did I do? What? Oh wait, there's another sad person over here. I'm gonna go take care of them. Hello, sad person. You look sad. Would you like to be eaten?
You don't want my wallet or anything, right?
I am quite pleased that our paths have crossed. You are unique.
That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe not tonight, though. Thanks.
What? How did that count as propositioning?
Good. Just one more should have us covered. Let's look around.
Oh my god. This is goofy as hell. What is this writing in exactly? I can see your heart. Oh, my place or yours? What? In what universe would that work? Apparently this one. Also, why does that work? That makes no sense. This man is like flashing red. What does that mean? Alright, another sad boy over here. Hello, sad person. You're gonna be even sadder once I have someone feed on you.
You look like you could take me however you want. That's so hot.
What? I'm gonna keep saying I can see your heart to random people.
So gorgeous.
Oh my god.
That's one sweet mouth you got there. Let me kiss it.
What the fuck is this? I can see your heart. Am I hitting on you or a serial killer? Yeah, I know, seriously.
Let's keep away from Glacier. My husband.
My husband's there? Oh my god. I am a homewrecker by just saying some crazy shit. Alright, you're gonna come over here and I'm gonna eat the shit out of you. I'll take 100 sanguine points. Was it as good for you as it was for me? What the hell was that exchange? Anyways. Back to scoping out potential meals, I guess.
Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell her how I really feel.
Not gonna lie though, that was a pretty easy way to score a free meal. No, that's just a white aura. I need something purpley. Is that a purple? Hold on, I might be going into an Anarch encampment. I don't know what you are. Are you an enemy? I'm gonna ignore you.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Why would you move to Seattle to get away from wintry weather? That's on you at this point. Oh, I better move to Maine to avoid those terrible winters. What? I know. I'll move to Antarctica. God damn, I'm gonna move to Arizona. I'm so tired of the desert. I know, seriously. Are you sad? No, you're not sad enough. I need you to be 1,000% more depressed, okay? I've got a woman who's really into depressed people. Don't ask. The richer, the better. If you have 7 figures and you're like suffer from chronic depression, like hit me up. That's gonna sound insane on the VOD. Zoob, what's your type? Well, I like women that are executives and hate themselves. What the fuck, Zoob? Can you punch them and make them sad? That would be really funny. Actually. Oh, this guy looks purplicious. You look purpley. You look purpley and delightful.
What do you want? Holy shit, are you big?
I know someone who would love to meet you.
Can you punch them and make them sad? I'm gonna try that.
That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe not tonight, though. Thanks.
That is our feast found, I reckon.
Yep, I'm returning to
I'd say
Nick's.
the doing's done. Best hightail it back
We're gonna
to
check that
Nick's.
out in a
Let it
second,
catch
Spin
the
Disc. I'm
sense
gonna
before
like
they
punch them
fade.
in the face and check their auspex. I just don't want to do it now because we just did like a fetch quest. Excuse me. Also, I love the fact that there's like a shitload of snow everywhere, but there's still like no one riding on the street. I mean, yeah, obviously the weather would make it de-incentivized, but you don't know, like, the United States. People come out in the snow and they're like, brrrr, brrrr, you know? It just tickles me that there's no cars on the street, aside from the ones that are parked. And do it on the street. What do you want? Zoob that dank perp? I'm a stinky Durkle kind of guy.
Jesus H. Christ on him.
No one will believe you. I'm away. Excuse me, everyone.
Yo, you done yet?
I am done.
Hey, so how'd it go?
Here are the items.
Here are the trinkets as promised.
Whoa, thanks! Holy shit! So that's what she was talking about? Can you smell that? Those things Lou was saying, moneyed and mournful? This is what it smells like?
I love her voice actor. She's living her best life.
Thank you. I mean it.
She really tried, and I love her for it.
Means more to me than you know.
You seem stressed.
You seem under a lot of pressure. Why is this job so important to you?
Look, I'm not stupid. I know I'm the square peg in the round hole. I figure my best shot is to make
She's
friends
my
with high
favorite.
Places, prove I'm
I will
useful
fight.
because
I will
useless
fight
folks
everyone in
don't
this world for Nyx.
To stay in the city?
Stay in one piece.
There is something here you are not telling me.
Ugh, don't worry about me, sweetie. There's nothing I can't handle. See ya.
See ya, bestie. Love you. I mean... Shit, I think I was too forward. Rest at the Haven? Okay.
We should give Nyx
Death flag?
If Lou isn't satisfied, we'll be sure to.
Don't say death flag. Don't... Why do all my favorites have to die? It's fucked up.
I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
It's true, though. Zoob characters tend to die, like, really painfully. And it makes me very sad, because I'm not allowed to like things, because everyone I like dies. Nothing I Can't Handle did it herself. Yeah, I know. That's my death metal cover band of Black Flag. Death Flag. It's pretty good. Nah, shit. Anyone here? Alright, cool. I can hit this and I can go up to the top. There we go. Hey, what's up here, actually?
Long before I get bit, right?
Oh, there's Anarchs up here. Turn around and see what happens. Alright, well, you're dead now. No one saw that, right? You didn't see that. Okay. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to unlock, it looks like. Use the strength of will to command a mortal to oh my god! Vampires will be staggered and disarmed. Ooh, that actually might be useful. Oh, I can't have it? Unfortunate. Clip from I think you should leave. I didn't do shit. Step in your own shadow and swiftly emerge from your... Oh, the shadow step. Oh, man. Cause an individual to become afraid, fleeing their post and returning to their running from their allies. Interesting. Nothing personal, kid. Cast a broad shadow ahead of you, then temporarily enter a dimension where only you and the others touch. Oh my god, I have the 50-cent pain dimension from Blood in the Sand? Yes! I'm sorry. Stygian sword prevents mortals from attacking you while feeding. Ooh. Glorious. Oh, I have more shit. The priest? The Sin Eater? Yeah. Oh, bye. Oh. Excuse me. We're gonna do this one because I think it's hilarious. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I can play with. No? Okay. All I'm saying is, bitch, not gonna take my skull. Progress the story incomplete. Oh. Wait, are there side quests I have to do? Oh, I do have other side quests. I'm gonna do some side quests. Patience at Aurora Pawn. Interesting. All the way down to the floor. Alright. I'm gonna do this one, and what time is it now? It is 8:27. I started at 6 due to, you know, unexpected circumstances. I believe I can go for another half. Ah, you're in love, nerds.
I'll follow that fine ass anywhere.
Okay. Holler, I guess. Could you do me a favor and get out of the way? Because I think you're in my way.
You're like a real person, right?
She came on strong. I wish someone would come on strong like that. That was a woman. I mean, I didn't say that out loud. Thanks for the sanguine points. Also, it looks like I can't get past this thing, so I guess that's not where I'm supposed to go. Hold on, where are we? Why does this thing not parse the direction correctly? Nice qualifier added? Yeah, I know. I had to make very sure. Because otherwise I'd be asking for a whole lot of attention. Yeah. Trust me, I'd be eating very, very nice if I liked men. Let's just put it that way. Which is very flattering, by the way. I am secure enough in what I want to say that I am very flattered. Ooh, I like what they did with the neon lights. Hello, Clone O'Malley. There was like two police officers that looked very similar. Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Or do I have to go around the back or some shit? Huh. What? Is this not the door? Okay. Maybe I have to... Oh, maybe it's the front door. That's why. I'm a doofus. I walked the whole length of the building just to not go through the front door. Very funny. Alright, anyways. Wow, you don't look suspicious at all. How are you?
I see we share a condition.
Oh my god, he looks like Gene.
It's always a pleasure to meet a visitor.
Hi, Gene.
This is my shop. Where the mortals come to make debts they cannot repay. Sometimes I feed on them, but
No front door maxing here.
The prince has ordered us to help you reawaken some of your old powers. I do not respond well to orders, but she asked nicely, so I consider it more of a favor. I will help you if I can.
Tell me about your work with the Camarilla.
Tell me about your relationship with the Camarilla.
Well, I report to no one, but I sometimes help them as I can. I source items the prince needs. Keep my
No, you're part of the Camarilla, whether you like it or not.
And sometimes I help bring a reckoning to those that deserve it.
You're an Avenger.
So you avenge on behalf of the Camarilla?
Only if I agree with their judgment. Then I'm honored to do it.
There are also, like, more freelance hitmen. That's what an Avenger is. If someone declares a blood tithe on someone, they'll send someone like him out to take care of it.
Do you know a kindred named Fabian?
Oh, interesting.
But of course.
What?
I haven't
What was
seen
that line
him,
read?
But he's a good guy. He once asked me to help find the lost possessions of a chimiche he was desperately attempting to woo.
Why?
Perhaps we've heard enough.
Okay, first of all, 1, ew. 2, what? That's a breach of the masquerade? Now with anarchists in town, you are whatever you call yourself. Fair. Tell me about your collection.
You have an impressive collection of items. Are they all brought in by mortals?
Some, yes. Some are souvenirs I collect myself. See that vase over there, for example. It belonged to a man who promised to visit his sick mother and did not. So I ripped out his spleen. Some people really do not know how to behave. I had a thought. It is often the case that I find stories of people who have transgressed. I bring them to justice when I can. But this is an unjust city, and there is only so much time. Perhaps you share these views. You could aid me if you choose.
Nice rhyming couplet.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. This wristwatch comes from Jonathan.
May not be friend with the anarchs, but they will show up if Cammy starts stepping on their territory. Yeah. That's the big problem now with 5th edition, is that the anarchs are really emboldened. Like, Berlin has fallen to the anarchs. It is now an anarch state. There's a couple of other major cities that have fallen that are no longer under Camarilla territory. So they're kind of scrambling at the scraps. It kind of reminds me of what... To make a real-world parallelism, it's kind of like what happened when the Teflon Don eventually got taken down. Whitey Bulger. And there's like that weird, like, pseudo-power vacuum that happened. That's kind of where Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition is right now. And also the Vatican knows that they exist, so that's bad. Because the Vatican have a large army of hunters, as you could imagine.
Can you help me recover my knowledge of the Banu Hakim?
Of course.
Oh, he's Banu Hakim. Okay. That makes sense. He's an Assamite. Well, I guess they used to call him Assamites. Now they're the Banu Hakim. Oh, I don't have enough. Unfortunate. Alright, well, I'm leaving.
I hope your night is pleasant.
Boop. That's not freaky at all. What the fuck is that? What is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Some kind of horrific bone eagle? Oh, hello.
Hey, new kid. Take a look. Drink it in. This is my magnum opus. At least it will be. It's kind of a work in progress. I think the color balance is off. Maybe it needs another femur?
Another femur?
Thanks, patience. By the way, don't make a joke. I already heard it. So the in crowd...
Zoo no longer cares what it is? Yeah.
Even if it takes me away from my work. I'm not enough of a dumbass to go against them. So let me know whenever you'd like to refresh some memories.
How did the clan fare?
How do the Toreador fare in Seattle?
I don't know. Same as anywhere else, probably. Maybe if I added more yellow to the foreground.
Yeah. Toreador are very concerned with aesthetics. They're the artists of the vampire world. What are you making?
What is this piece you are making?
I use almost entirely found objects. Items from the shop, stuff I find outside, old crockery, lost coins, roadkill, the usual. You get what it's about, right?
What the fuck is that? I have no idea. Individualism, I guess? Mortality? I don't fucking know. I bet there's no right choice here.
Of course. It is clearly about the struggle to express oneself under the oppression of the ruling class.
It's gonna be wrong.
That's the most pretentious shit I ever heard.
Tell me about this place.
Tell me more about this place. Is it your studio? Perhaps your haven?
Yeah. Maybe it needs more viscera? But dried or wet? Oh,
Gross.
Hey, since you're here, for this piece I'm making, I found this cool-looking cross thing. There's something about it, a resonance, you know? You find any more, I could really use them. Flesh this thing out. I'll need a bunch.
Ha! Flesh this thing out, because it's a bone sculpture. Sure.
I would be pleased to help, if I can.
Hey, that would be so great.
Is that Mantle's cousin?
10 should do it.
I was
Really
low-key
make
kind of
old
thinking
Bone
that.
sing.
I was like, they look really, really similar to Makers.
Will you help reawaken my Toreador skills?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it over with.
Oh, I don't have enough for anything. Never mind. I'm leaving.
Have a pleasant night.
Oh, I was a lot closer to her than I thought I was. Resonating crosses are not good, lady. I was about to say. Alright, time to track down and deal with Jonathan. Destroyer's table? That's funny. Oh, I thought that bro was P-maxing. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Alright, I gotta go this way. Following the trail. Following the trail. Annihilator's bench? I like how Maker's canonical vampiric cousin is just the antithesis of Maker's. Just by default. Excuse me, Snoggers. What are they? Did you just say P-maxing unironically? No, I said it laconically. I said it very lazily. Just gonna take a little stroll through the park. Is that him? Okay. Hello, Jonathan. Shit, I can't do it right now. Sounds like gunfire. Could we go into an alleyway so I can break your neck without alerting everyone?
Give me your money. You won't get hurt.
Come on. Come over here. 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 Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Ow.
Hand over your wallet, quick.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Coast target dealt with. We should let him know.
Jesus, God! Help!
What? Sorry, you've seen too much. You've seen too much. I really am sorry.
Beware the masquerade.
I did. I upheld the masquerade. That's why he lays dead in the street. Away from prying eyes. You're welcome, by the way. I didn't want to do it, but, you know, things had to be done. Nice clip. Mostly because I don't want to get, like, insta-stabbed by that freaking hunter. Don't think TCR to understand that. Yeah, seriously. I mean, it worked, because now my visibility meter is going down, so... Maybe it was just a timing thing. I was role-playing, though. I wonder when I get actual weapons, instead of just my kung fu hands. Like, by now, I would have gotten some weapons in the original game.
Come in. Stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow. Jonathan has no more need for money then? Good.
Is there a wrong I might set right?
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps.
Alright. I'm not gonna flirt with...
Speaking to you again.
I'm not gonna flirt with this guy. Alright, my quest is complete. I'll do one more. What? Kill Izzy at the Goddard building. Like Jimmy's dog? I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry. Jimmy's dog? Alright, I did it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a creeper. I know. Excuse me, folks. Well, at least running doesn't breach the masquerade, so... What is this? Run Club? I wonder if those are actual advertisements. Ding for the awkward calls. Looking clips chat real quick. Okay. Do 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 do. Clips and highlights. Ironically, none of my cousins look anything like me. That's very funny. This one does? Is she single? That's crazy. The wife's pulling lates this week on the ward, and I'm getting it in the scythe about it. Think you could keep it down? What is this? What is that advertisement? That was like word soup. I was kind of. You don't have to expose my secrets, okay? Like, damn. Sometimes we use our indoor voices. Yeah, apparently. I was like, what the hell was that? That was like complete slop. Oh man, I gotta climb all the way up this thing. Alright, we're moving up. Oh, shit.
Anything there?
Oh, shit, Waffles. Is it? Because you didn't see shit. Oh, propane and propane accessories? Oh my god! Get fucking owned! Shit, Waffles, I don't want to have what you're having for breakfast. Damn it, cool, I'm gonna kick your ass. His anarchs ain't right, I tell you what. Can I get that, get that clip of how I just one-shot that freaking ghoul and yeeted him off the building? That was ridiculous. Thank you. Oh, that was incredible. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm such a dirt lord. I love it. Alright, who else is next? Who else wants to get bricked up on a Saturday night? Shit! You were supposed to fall off. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Incredible.
Just keep it together.
What? Propane accessories? Incredible. Thank you, Punk. I appreciate that. Nah, you don't see anything. Oh my goodness. Don't think you're gonna see me coming. Cyberpunk music intensifies. Oh, there we go. Got myself a nice bottle. Time to pop bottles in the club. Or on top of the club, I guess, in this case. What? Did you just yeet yourself out of confusion? Oh. Give me your soul. Bro, I got the charged drop kick. Oh my god, this is the shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm leaving. Bye. The dying light dropkick, yeah. This is my shit now. I refuse to play fair. This is gonna be the... I'm just gonna use my Dishonored Gremlin energy to get through this game. Where the hell did you go? I got a nice bottle with your name on it. For the children? Yeah, seriously. Where the hell did you go? No, seriously. What? What the shit?
Chicken shit. Too quick for you?
I refuse to play fair. Oh, never mind. I was gonna drop kick her off the building, but this works too, I guess. Well, I shouldn't have hung out on the top of this roof on account of me being dead tired. We make our own fun. Blood resonance event in progress? What the fuck does that mean? There's gotta be a clan mod at some point of a luchador vampire clan. That would be either a Bruja or a Toreador. No, it would definitely be a Bruja. It would absolutely 100% be a Bruja.
I should get paid for this. Not harassed.
Hello, sir. Alright, I have to do this. I'm sorry, it's not me, it's my chat. What? She took a whole ass drop kick to the face like a champion. There we go. What? There, that was crazy. Third time's the charm, I guess. How did she take 2 drop kicks to the face? You know this is our new mode of transportation, right? Like this is not negotiable.
Hey, baby, don't be a prude.
Bro, you don't know what that's been.
Interior crocodile alligator.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Hi V, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
You want me? You got me.
Damn, that was fast. Come on over.
You are looking fine as hell.
Can I bring... Wow, that was easy as fuck. I'm gonna drop kick you in an alley. Come on over. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Yeah, these dudes thirsty AF. Not as thirsty as I am. Num num num. Tasty blood. Very tasty. Hello. Goodbye. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I think I did all the side quests, so I'm going to go back to my hotel. I sure did keep the peace. Let's just casually ignore the fact that, like, a bunch of people got dropkicked in that alley. So what happens if you don't feed on them? You go hungry, and then eventually the beast takes over. And the beast, oh my god. The beast is the thing inside vampires that make you go, love blood, love it all the time, put it in my mouth, please. And eventually, that primal urge to feed eventually takes you over, and then you succumb to the beast. And what happens is, usually you pass out for like a couple of days, a couple of hours, maybe a couple of weeks, who knows. You wake up, you're covered in red sauce and it's not strawberry jam, and you're like, man, what the hell happened to the amount of time I was passed out? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Yeah, that's what happens. And if that happens enough, eventually you just don't come out of it. You're just forever in that mode. And then you get put down like the feral dog you are. So, drink your blood. But drink it cautiously. Also, you become, like, really, really weak. Because a lot of the powers that vampires use derive straight from their blood pool. Which is a mechanic in the tabletop game. And you have to replenish your blood pool by, what else? Feeding. Yeah, you get a hug. What about overeating? You can potentially go into torpor, which is vampire coma. But there's many ways to get into torpor. You know, critical damage, being bored. overeating and you're like, I'm good for a while. However, there are those that don't want to, that try not to drink blood. That actively, like, seek this. It's kind of like vampire Buddhism. At least that's how it's kind of couched in the old World of Darkness. But if you reach a certain level of piety, if you exceed the levels of humanity, like, you start out like a 7 when you're making your first vampire character. When you reach a 10, which is the maximum amount, you have the potential to ascend to what's called Golconda, which is like vampire enlightenment. And it's very strange because, like, you're really, like, super, super powerful and you don't need blood anymore. Because you somehow, like, attained a higher level of consciousness or something. But yeah, like, good luck with that. We see as the local vampire crocodile fattens up for hibernation. My lord, look at this fat, flat fuck. He goes into the swamp now. Good night, vampire crocodile. Yeah.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
I mean what I say.
I mean what I say. There are kindred to be respected here.
Oh, I get it.
Me in the priest outfit killing me.
Could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes?
Yeah, Vampire's dope. There's a lot of cool, like, lore tidbits that if you start looking for them, you go, tasty. Let's talk about Lou.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
I need Lou's aid. Oh, now Nyx can prove herself.
Nyx now has a chance to show that she can make a name for herself in this city.
When upside of being a vamp, you no longer poop, it's true.
Up to her.
In fact, if you try to have food, you actually vom violently.
Stranger successes.
Like, if you go to a diner and you order a steak as a vampire, like, you're like, oh, why did I eat that? You know? Because your body can't process it anymore. Yeah. There is, like, isn't there, like, certain, it reminds me of a film. Blush of Life, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Blush of Life gives you the ability to kind of process food, but it does nothing for you. Like, you get no nutrients from it, but, like, you can pass as a human. Underworld, what we do in the shadows also, do they sparkle? Some do.
Sophia is interesting.
Some Golconda actually do.
It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I enjoy her interest.
I find that she is a pleasant diversion. She digs up...
Why are you saying this with, like, a constipated face?
The USS Fire.
Yes, he is the Malkavian that lives in my head.
Some memories are...
Apparently I did super cannibalism, and he's not dead. Did I... Asante, did I explain Diablerie to you? Which, I'm not really sure if this is in fact Diablerie, so I'm going to put an asterisk in it. But, for those that don't know what Diablerie is like the worst thing you can do as a vampire, which is eat another vampire. To completion. So, vampire cannibalism, or Diablerie, is when you suck all the blood out of a vampire and then suck their soul out. I'm calling Tremere interference. I'm thinking so. I could go either way. Either they're like going fast and loose with Diablerie, so or that there's some sort of weird like blood magic bullshit happening. But anyways, to kind of summarize this, it's super murder. You do that, you're not only committing murder, you're committing cannibalism, and that's like the most like vile offense you can do as a vampire is consume another vampire. But the offset is, if you consume an older generation, i.e. someone that is like an 8th gen and you're like a 12th gen, you go down to 8th gen. You're now as powerful as an 8th gen because you've consumed the bloodline. So, yeah. Super evil people do it. That's the takeaway. Let's talk about Katsumi. Or someone that, like, lost to the beast.
I now
yeah,
know more
basically.
about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble. And
why are you wearing a priest outfit? Why am I not?
The course for the
I think it's funny.
And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
She has potential.
I have met others like her in the past.
Yeah.
Capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court
yeah, it's a pragmatic reason.
Her allies out, she might consider it.
Yeah, because if like the Camarilla court members went about like consuming each other, one, it would be a very fast track to like one vampire Highlander style. Two, like that's not conducive to a good vampire society. If you're like, oh sure, just eat your grandfather, it's fine. The Crocoscia, the Crocpurium, Crocus Mechanicus. Useful thoughts, thank you.
It is good to discuss these things, but it is time to rest.
If you're a vampire, become a doctor or work in hospitals? Yeah, some do. Some do. Some work at blood banks. The whole guise of World of Darkness is you don't know if your doctor that you see at night is actually a vampire. You have no idea. And that's like the scary thing about World of Darkness and being immortal in that universe is like, you have no idea who's giving you groceries, who's like cashing your checks. It could be a werewolf. You don't know. And that's like part of the mystique of this universe. I'm surprised there's no vampire cult who willingly feed themselves to their younger generation to keep it in the family. That sounds like some Sabbat shit. But also not Sabbat shit, because they're really, really selfish. And they're just like, we just want to live forever. Many nurses and doctors are ghouls. Yes, exactly. There's actually isn't there a plotline in Bloodlines where you can raise a nurse and she becomes your ghoul? Yeah. Usually they don't like to be too close to the source. Yeah, they do eat other vamps. Yeah, diablerie is like a thing that they do. But it's not like someone willingly giving their eternal not afterlife to someone for it. Like, they're gonna have to take that off them.
Their lips split parched, their belly dry.
I wonder if I can go out. Oh, no, I can't. I'm getting railroaded. Help, I'm getting railroaded.
A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions.
Yes. Yep.
Can you tell me your name?
Vampires can burn in the sun. It is considered aggravated damage in terms of the tabletop game.
Do I interrupt yours?
Train getting ran on Zoob.
I'm more interested in who.
I'll answer all your questions in a second.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
Okay.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Why are you in the in-between talking to Gaia? That's a great question. I have no idea. Alright, so answer your questions. Do vamps here also burn the sun? Yes. The sun is aggravated damage. Aggravated damage is the most severe form of damage. God damn it, there's more stuff. Hold on.
And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here.
I will answer all your questions shortly. I just want to do lore stuff
I'm sorry to interrupt
for them.
your me time, Mr. Detective,
You let them talk.
but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Okay, alright. I'm going to pause on this dialogue tree real quick to answer all your questions. So aggravated damage is the most severe damage you can get. It's I always forget, it's bludgeoning, right? Bashing damage, that's what it is. There's three types of damage you can take in Vampire. Bashing damage, which is incidental. That's like getting punched in the face. There's lethal, which is a little bit more severe than bashing. Hi, Diana. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. And lethal is usually like knife stuff. You know, like getting stabbed with a sword or a knife or something like that. Or getting shot. If you get shot by a gun, it's considered lethal damage to a vampire. Obviously, it's more lethal for human, but you know, lethal is like basically like more severe bashing damage. And then there's aggravated damage. Aggravated damage is like mortal damage that you can't take a lot of because you will immediately die, which is standing out in the sun. Asterisk. There are certain vampires that have this weird trait that lets them do that. Weird. Also, Golconda can just walk around in the sun because they're evolved vampires or whatever. We're not actually sure what the Golconda are about. Unless they added extra errata to it to explain what the whole phenomenon is there. The working theory, and I'll get off this digression, is I think they've actually been forgiven from Cain's sin. Anyways, so yeah, it's so bad for vampires to be caught out in the sun or in flames that they actually go into a thing called Rotschreck. And Rotschreck is like your beast inside panics and puts you into autopilot, and you just start freaking out. Like you just lose all semblance of like sanity. You're just freaking out and running around like trying to get away from the fire. Can they not cross running water? Some can't. Those are the superstitious ones. That's a derangement you can take. Same for invitations to come into houses and reflections. How would you test if someone was a vampire if they existed IRL, Zoob? Well, obviously I would check to see if they come out during the day. You know? Yeah. My guess is vampires are connected to Gaia somehow. They're worm, though. They're worm-tainted. That's the whole reason why werewolves hate vampires, is because they're unnatural. They're outside the circle of life. And werewolves are all about preserving the circle of life. That's why vampires are shit themselves when they see a werewolf, because they're like, oh shit, it's nature's holy warrior, and they're pissed at me because I exist. Oh god, what are we going to do? Oh, the forgiven ones? Yeah, fair. There are werewolves in this game. There's werewolves in this universe, and they are basically like, they're basically like Captain Planet's kids. If Captain Planet's kids could turn into furries and murder things. I want 14 werewolves in me. Some are terrible. I mean, they're like people, right? People can be good or they can be terrible or somewhere in between. It's complicated. Yeah, they're a way better deal than vampires. Absolutely. Hey, if you get a vampire wife, I mean a werewolf wife, she will love you and defend you for a little bit until the kids are here, depending on whether or not she's like hominid or a canis.
Threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? No, nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss.
Verona.
Oh, Verona.
I'm going through my purse, and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Now that is interesting.
Death
threat and
yeah, decoration.
Might I see them, Miss Verona?
Wonder if it's related to cross
That's
things.
what sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look,
I am brave
I
enough.
went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing.
They do, yeah.
There last night, and honest, this is
It's a little rubbery, yeah.
real sugar.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Yeah. Anyways, werewolves are a whole another thing. So the way World of Darkness works is traditionally, if you're playing a vampire game, you're playing all vampires. You know how D&D, you can mix and match classes? Like fighter versus druid or something like that. Think of that, but like you're all fighters. Because of how the lore works. A vampire and a werewolf would probably never work together. Unless he's like a forgiven one, which was like absolved by Gaia, and Gaia goes, yo, you're cool. Gaia is like the nature spirit that governs werewolves. It's literally like nature. The thing I was talking about is worm is things that aren't. Have you seen Underworld? It can happen. In this universe, what I'm saying is in this universe. I'm talking about World of Darkness. But yeah, I mean, there's different like lore and stuff like that depending on the world. Investigate Verona's evidence. Here we go.
Sophia loaned me this. Said there was a message hiding in Cedric's work. I had
She sounds distressed, but she looks like that baby meme where queens don't cry and they just have resting bitch face. Oh.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
Yeah, I'm explaining things from this universe perspective. Oh yeah, good old Malkavians talking to inanimate objects. Excuse me. We can talk about werewolves in a second.
See a few marks.
Have a good night, Asante. Sleep well.
It's my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk
Where are the wolves?
youngsters feel a need to carry.
Night, Wes.
Not to mention the clear imprint I
Oh wait, no, you're saying night to
on the metal
Asante.
ornament that was my companion in travel. The cross of St. James.
Oh.
Dora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in. Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer. I know, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny.
I love
See if
Melks.
something is getting
This is probably the most Melk he's ever been.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork. Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, we can talk about werewolves in a little bit. So, the gist is that werewolves are nature's warriors. They were made by Gaia through insert whatever lore you would have here, depending on. As long as you don't slip into the quantum mechanics that are mages, which should be here because Seattle is the technocratic union's home. Exactly. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Are Melks just 3 a.m. 7-Eleven crackheads? That is a broad brush description of it. They are vampires, and depending on the lore, and my favorite lore is Old World of Darkness. And I will quote Old World of Darkness because I think it's the coolest lore. So anyways, in Old World of Darkness, and this is kind of redacted in later versions, which is kind of a shame, where the vampiric curse is the mark of Cain. It's, you know, the sin, the original sin of him killing his brother, and God punished him by making him a vampire. But in addition to that, the gates of heaven were forever closed to Cain. He was never allowed to go into heaven. He is forever doomed to walk the earth. And that part of the curse is passed down to vampires. So in Old World of Darkness, when you get embraced, you see a flickering vision of the gates of heaven forever closed to you. In that moment, you realize that you are damned. There is nothing you can do to get God's favor back. You have forsaken him forever. And most vampires forget that, but not the Malkavians. According to Old World of Darkness, they remember what happened when St. Peter looked at them and went, nah, bro. And that drives them crazy. Like, that's how they develop their derangement, is that memory is so scarring that it breaks their psyche. And somehow also gives them oracular vision. It's weird. Malkavians are fucking sick.
Nice choice of font and layout.
But they redacted it to be like,
Fancy?
it was originally like a psychic curse that a therapist had that ultimately passed down to his patients, and now they're all like looking to find a way to cure their illness. In later versions, this is what it is. I don't know. I like the Old World of Darkness better because it hits way harder.
The minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum. Of course.
I will argue with Corey about this, that Old World of Darkness is better lore than Bloodlines lore. Well, 4th edition, I guess you would call it. Because Vampire the Masquerade is like 2nd and 3rd edition. The original World of Darkness takes place around that edition. I guess if you had to equate it to like D&D or something, that's what I would make the parallelism to. Corey really likes 4th edition, which is like the the New World of Darkness like reset where Gehenna actually happened and shit happened, and they had like a Crisis on Infinite Earths basically to reset the timeline. And 5th edition kind of like takes a little bit of column A and column B, and this is kind of what 5th edition, this game is kind of based on 5th edition lore from what I'm gleaning. So anyways,
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So
God
Miss
said
Verona
big titty
picked you up
goth
in
chicks
a
will want you
bar.
forever.
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Yeah. Where are the wolves? If you're a vampire, you're praying to whatever dark lord may possess your soul that you never encounter a werewolf. Ever in your eternal unlife. Because werewolves will fucking turn you to ribbons as soon as they look at you. Glasswalkers should also be here. You're so right. Glasswalkers is a werewolf clan, for those that don't know.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive.
They have their own like clans and stuff like that, just much like vampires.
And grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received.
They also have moon phases. So for werewolves... Okay, hold on.
I heard that name many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
I don't know. Anyways, I'll do a quick primer on werewolf birth cycles. So your role in a werewolf clan is determined by when you were born, and it's lunar based. So if you were born under like a waning moon, that becomes a theurge, right? Waning moons and theurges, they're kind of like the mystics, the shamans. Half moons are like the dedicated warriors, if I recall correctly. It's been a minute since I played werewolf.
Folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation.
It's either half moon or full moon that is like the warrior class.
Questions for her.
But yeah, your designation is given to you at birth based on what moon you were born under. I hate it when Mercury is in Gatorade. Really fucks with my mood. It's been a minute since I played werewolf, because like the last good werewolf, and I will say this with my full chest, was Werewolf the Apocalypse. Okay? And I'm not talking about 5th edition. New edition is Dookie Butt Cheeks, and I don't like it. Select a lead to investigate from the map. Okay.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and... I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore...
Nobody does? Okay, it's not controversial.
Ask him for anything. I'd do my own research.
Like, I'm very interested in running... I actually like 5th edition for Masquerade.
Nicely would make all the difference.
Check police records for the rebar killer. Okay. Where are said police records? Please show them to me. Glad you're here when I'm not dropping my thirst so Zoob can still get it. Hey, Swami knows what he wants in life. I want to play Werewolf the Apocalypse one day. I'll run Old World of Darkness, because I don't want to run New World of Darkness. It's bad for a werewolf. 5th edition is pretty good with Vampire. Honestly, I kind of like it. I just wish they, like, made Hunter the Reckoning, like, go back to, like, the Edge system, because I really liked the Edge system. It was very cool. Hello, I'm going to eat you. I admit I haven't made my first character yet. I'm kind of thirsty. Zoob likes getting edged. No, it's a cool system! You get, like, cool powers, like a flaming baseball bat, and, like, the ability to, like, freaking make your bullets spin faster and shit. It's cool. Meta ref sheet for Werewolf the Apocalypse for someone else, too. Let me post an art check and save for work. Okay. Y'all forget Zoob is ace. I have very strong peaks and valleys. Like, I am into what I'm into, and nothing else interests me. It's very strange. Uh-oh. Is that UE crashing? Oh, it is! Look at Yui crashing. Oh my goodness. Send and restart. It's not mine, but someone else commissioned me. Oh, okay, fair. Yay, I know. Seriously. Yeah, ooey crash. He also certified that the DM has a homebrew of them being in some other werewolf campaign to make it easier for the campaign, though I have no idea what he means by that. What? So the other character cameos. I guess. I don't know what they mean by that either. I like how I talked to that guy and it was like, I want to eat, and he looked depressed and then the game crashed. Oh, they have an extra form? Oh, yes. So werewolves are shapeshifters. That's not in the rules? Okay. I can only talk about what's in the rules. And what's in the rules is that werewolves can shift from like full wolf form to like half wolf form, which is called crino. So if you're like bipedal wolfman, you are in crino form. It causes immediate freak out by humans.
I had not found it yet.
If a normal human sees a werewolf transform, they're gonna get brain broken. So like their thing is the veil. So the one werewolf you see in the first game is so fucking cool, and it highlights how freaking scary werewolves are in this universe. They are terrifying. They are so hard to kill, and they're so fast.
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole.
I gotta do this again.
You will get from me.
Interesting aroma.
That's quite a perfume you have there.
I gotta do this again.
Now listen.
Huh. So Miss.
How dare.
Nice lettering.
Why you just and you which is.
All right, you're a little marked up.
Quality the fact, but that not to my.
No, many thanks.
All right.
Of course.
Now that. Well, I got a message.
We already did all this. Can I play a werewolf and Vampire the Masquerade, or should I play... Alright. I will explain that in a second.
If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do?
Alright, Fabian, come on, man. Alright, so...
I wondered if
how this...
had remembered anything else from her big night.
Jesus Christ, will you shut up? Alright, anyways. The answer is... When you're playing a specific World of Darkness game, you are playing that game. So if you're playing Werewolf the Apocalypse, you're playing Werewolf the Apocalypse. That means that everyone at the table is going to be a werewolf. If you're playing Vampire, everyone's a vampire, and vice versa. And, all the way down. Like, you can be... There's a bunch of systems in World of Darkness. You can be a ghost. You can be, like, weird superhero men. You can be mages, which are very, very cool. And that's something that you shouldn't take with a grain of salt, because you know my stance on wizards. Okay? Mages are cool. I can gush about mage. I think mage is one of my favorite systems in World of Darkness.
I figured I should visit.
I fucking hate wizards.
Questions for her.
I think magic is lazy writing most of the time. But yeah, mage is cool because the laws of reality are just suggestions to them. However, if...
Full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats.
Boy, you have a freaking monologue for everything, don't you, buddy? I don't hate Hate. I just don't like magic as a concept, because I think it's just, like, hand-wavy, you know? Why does that work? Magic, you know? It's lazy. Like, tell me why it works. And mage does that, and that's why I respect it. Because in mage, it's the concept of magic is based on you bending literal reality. And reality is established by the common consensus of what reality is. Because of the fact that we believe how everything works in this universe works the way it does, it works the way it does. In World of Darkness, we are orcs from 40k, but we're really boring orcs. So mage, what mages have to do is they have to skirt reality by doing very subtle things. Like, very, very subtle things. They have to be very finessed with their magic. They can't just cast fireballs. They have to do stuff like, oh, this guy's running at me. Oh, no, he happened to trip on his feet. What are the odds? Oh, no, he stabbed himself with his own knife. How unfortunate. Like, that's the type of stuff they have to do. But it's cool because you have to be really creative with your magic. And there's different spheres that you can control, like time, reality, material stuff, etc., etc. And depending on your practice of magic, you can do very interesting things within the boundaries of that. And if you get a little bit too what's called vulgar with your magic, i.e. like summoning a fireball or like doing Eldritch Blast in the middle of, you know, the streets of Seattle, you'll be hit with paradox. And paradox is when reality goes, uh-oh, that guy's breaking the rules. And reality starts looking at you harder, and then weird things start happening to you as a result of you being a weirdo. Like, if you gather enough paradox, reality might put you into actual timeout. It might slap, if not outright kill you. It might slap you, and like suddenly your arm falls off and turns into a worm. That's weird. Or like you get put into the penalty box where reality will literally put you in a pocket dimension and go, no, bad, stop that. And you just sit there for God knows how long until he decides that you're allowed to come out and play again. Yeah. Mage is cool. You can do some cool shit in Mage if you're really creative. Question Verona about her hangouts. Anyways, that was my tech talk about how you do mages right. I got a pair of docs. Drinking haterade. I am a hater of bad writing. I consider writing a very important form of art. I mean, not like any other form is lesser or anything like that. I just really like writing. I like good writing. I don't like it when it's like, and Merlin waved his magic wand and things went away. No more problems. And it's like, that's boring, dude. I don't have to explain anything because it's already explained by magic. It's like, if you give me rules for the magic, like rules that I can sink my teeth into, that force like stakes and make things interesting, then I'm all for that. Yeah, but if people want to eat slop, let them eat slop. The problem is that there's too much goddamn slop and not enough like good steak. It's fine to eat like Chef Boyardee, but like I want to eat some goddamn steak, you know? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I take it seriously, because it's like there's a lot of good content out there, you know? And I don't like fantasy for that reason. Because a lot of it is very sloppy. And I don't like it. And like that's gonna make me sound like yeah. Zoob doesn't like fantasy because he thinks he's better than it. No, that's not the case. It's not my taste. It's not my taste because I find it to be very boring. Because of how hand-wavy it is about things. Why I fucking hate Anathema and DBD or Pathfinder. You lose your powers. Why? There's an evil druid right there doing the same thing. Yeah. Magic exists to serve man and not rule over them. Proceeds to lock up mages and threaten them as dangerous lesser people. Yeah. It's... In that... My reservations are merely... I'm trying to figure out where the fuck Verona is. My reservations are simply like, please just explain it correctly, you know? Like, give me some stakes for the magic. Give me, like, reasons why it exists the way it does, so I understand what happens if it goes wrong. Because that's what makes interesting fiction. Anime and superhero powers. What are your thoughts on romantasy? I don't really like romantasy. Where the fuck is Verona? Is she downstairs still? I don't really like it that much. I mean, if you like romantasy, that's more power to you. I don't know. I find romantic plots kind of boring. That's me. That's just me. Oh, there she is.
Any news?
Troika, you cast spells with your HP. If you crit fail, you can die instantly. I like having stakes. Exactly. Anime and superhero powers and magic. Don't put magic into one generalization. See, but the thing is that with superheroes, yeah, sure. But they're also limited by their, like, by their powers. Yeah, Superman is not, like, the best case of that because he can just do whatever, and that's kind of lazy writing. What do you think about Vic using his blood to cast spells? I think it's fine. Like, I don't okay. Maybe I shouldn't say I hate wizards. I hate wizards that have magic that isn't explained well and has really no stakes when they cast it. It's just a get out of jail free card. I hate that kind of writing. You know? Like, if you're gonna have magic in your world, please give me, like, some stakes behind it. Like, okay. Yeah, it's the magic system that's the problem. If it's a well thought out magic system, and that's why I like Mage. It's a well thought out magic system, because how cool is that? That, like, you have to be very careful on how you use your magic and when you use your magic. That makes it interesting. That gives it stakes. That gives it gravitas, you know? And that's why I'm cool with D&D, because, like, higher level spells cost spell slots. There's a cost in using them, you know? But all the hand-wavy, like, Expelliarmus bullshit, like, that has no stakes. You know what I mean? And and to me, and this is me, old man on a soapbox yelling at cloud. I've read a lot of fantasy, and a lot of fantasy doesn't get that, and then you get boring-ass wizards that are just like, I saved the day because I cast lightning bolt. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And a lot of fantasy I've read just hand waves magic as, oh, it can do anything, and there's no consequences. It's like, fuck you. Why is there a story then? Why am I reading this? Most fantasy won't because people just want power fantasy. I think power fantasy is boring. I don't like reading power fantasy. Well, if it's power fantasy against something that I want to, like, destroy, like, Doom is fine because I want to rip and tear demons, because we can all generally agree that, like, having demons fly into this world and, like, cause death and destruction is not a good thing, you know? And that hits the primal brain where it's like, ooh, I'm big, strong, I protect, you know? That's fine. But, like, yeah, I One Punch Man is a great example, because the consequence is that he's bored.
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home.
Yeah.
And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Yeah, if I hate things, I hate things with what I think is a good reason, right? Like, I can explain why I don't like things, as much as I can explain why I do like things to a certain extent, you know? I think having an informed opinion on things, whether or not that flies in the face of what's commonly accepted or whatever, as long as it's well thought out, it's understandable and it's reasonable, and you can articulate it well enough, then I think it's fine, as long as it harms none. You know what I mean? Much as everything... Oh, I saw a magic system where people are born with gold encrusted into their bones. Ugh. And that's what gave them power... Oh, onto their bones. So they're like gilded skeletons. But also evil people want to harvest them to grind them up. Oh, ugh. I prefer Doom when you're a USMC Marine. Yeah. Stay here. You can always...
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike. And here, you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right.
Oh,
Fine.
you have a way with words,
At least you have
Fabian.
Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your
Wait,
tormentor and
you have
putting him
Wi-Fi?
behind bars.
I thought this was in 1920.
Bendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use.
Where the
in
fuck
any
am
further
I?
attempt.
What?
Never mind.
What time am I in?
Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
I'm
Why,
confused.
detective, do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
I hope no one buys Verona drinks ever again. Yeah, she's kind of uppity about that. I don't buy my own margaritas. That's what the peasants are for. Is Fabian having a Malk moment where he accidentally has mind connected with fire through time by accident? Maybe? I'm not exactly sure why we're doing a Johnny Silverhand right now. Hell yeah, brother, I'll drink to that. Real.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals.
I think it's time, though. How do I... Oh, I can.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of. I needed to take a look at my options. Figure out where to go first on my
Mental map. Okay, we're going over here.
mental map of Seattle.
I'm just waiting for the save symbol, because I think it's time for me to hit that dusty trail. It is almost 10 o'clock. Well, why am I moving so fast? Oh! I'm fast-forwarding time. That's what's happening. I'm not sprinting. I'm fast-forwarding. 2 tequila old-fashioned with a splash of cerveza. 2 Johnny Silverhands. That's true. Yeah. I made him. It's okay. Yeah, no, he has. He did. He did order a Johnny Silverhand.
Good evening to you, Patrick.
And there's a little bit of... Isn't there like a little bit of like spice in it?
Uh-oh.
Like they put like a chili peppers in it?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular,
Jackie's
the
drink,
memory
okay.
of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
She never got in?
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Okay. Somehow I exhausted the lead. I'm going to chance it. It is time for me to go to bed. So it is time for me to raid out. But to who? We shall see. Give me a second. Before I set thee free. Hey! Rhyming couplet. Alright, what do we got? We got Painted King. We got Hyrie. Oh, Hyrie is... Huh. Nevermint? Oh, let's see. I'll send you over to... I'll send you over to Painted King, because we should get him partner. Raid message will be... It's not a phase, Mom. There you go. All right, and as always, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and most of all, don't forget to be kind. And I will see you all tomorrow, because apparently I'm doing this all of this month. So I will see you then. Take care.